and the same event is a conversation. This is an area, and now we organize it to seek up answer. So, for some session. And I don't need a corner, nothing to make
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
And my work is coming in what is so and also is the account. And you say I know that this is going. So we need to come. This is a mouth. Don't mean mouth. When you allows you to organize yourself properly. The way also papa never do. I'm a tear. You know this is an answer to mouth. You are not over what you want to do. I get it out. Because he's saying, I saw me catch a good time. Can look at anybody. Because he's saying, now we want this time. I'm not the organization. Yes, I did. And I was going to car for the honor of the buyer. I know you don't have a choice. If you're seeing and I think I tell now that
Dog, Sikasama, what kind of idea? A Jasodian was a because we are going to scan where Sadi.
Now we can say, because I'm saying, we are compared with part two. You can know, you can know about Akasa, which is a second. One can say, no Panama, a reduce. Akazamano, one Kazan, or Bunian. Why not Kazaman? That time, so no one now had them, no one never Musabu. Party supporters here, executives, no one never Musabu. Party supporters,
Akoma FM 87.9
Kumasi. Party executive now said, party in Ramodia. And then I'm going to of them. Yes, sir. I'm okay. I'm not for breast and you. That one I was going to do this. Look at the young Korea couple. Hey, you can't even now talk with them. You can't now come from out there. I don't know get the open. You can't claim a joke.
Obicran, yes, Concession any local BIO. A national, the regional executive, because RJ is not an executive member. I mean, yes, the last time, son was a second vice.
Akoma FM 87.9
doesn't hold any position.
You are person I don't know. When in Kazata, there be a more committee, and I'm not for the bureau. I'm okay. I don't know you can. No one can have trouble to come to Uncle Swahili. It's a fair campaign. Yes, sir. It doesn't. If you are a campaign, it's right. What is how long? What is?
National, my Facebook, I'm for starting, but I want to be a member. National Patriotic Front. I want to be a member. Dog, can I just say, National Patriotic Front is in the open because I'm not avoid mother that. If it continues like this.
Obi obi should be visited by the train.
You are thinking of building another political party or forming a political party out of the MP party.
Yes. I'm not done with party members. I'm not executive. Now the other 2 years. I'm not the best of I'm not somebody. The one person and the morning fight.
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
What one among them party? You need NPCI, and only a credibility, which I say, no crash, no code, I mean, no crack. Yes, you that is mafia, they are mafia, they are yes, you know, you could have them, guarantee, young man, and yes, which we can as a code. That's all we can, yes, sir. No people support the name. No, 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 go so, look at the time
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
Let's tell Mom what. The dean of here. Papa no American, Papa for no American. Woman, what don't you do? A very economic. My function only numbers only there. So I'm for party now, anyway. Yes, one person is not Japan. Because our party now will go for a pro government. We are everything. Sure. Now by our haircut. Oh, what they can say, okay, more musical thing. It is coming to become a new national. And you then say,
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
Let's cover them by. It doesn't have a way. No, no, hope kaka. No more coming in and Mabani. Or here, Mam Kaka, which we did. When you know Yahoo, one just coming in and I'm canceling. When you have Yahoo, no power them.
Look, Mammy Fawzi, how now the promo, you better young commies.
For the presidential election and in fulfillment of my mandate as enshrined in law, I will now declare the outcome of the 2024 election. It is important to note that per Regulation 63.3 of the 1992 Constitution of Ghana, the winner of the presidential election must obtain at least 50% plus 1 at the polls to be declared the winner of the election. We have collated the presidential results from all 16 administrative regions, of which 267 of the 276 constituencies have been captured. We have not been able to receive results from 9 constituencies because our offices have been besieged by political party supporters, making it impossible to complete the collation process. That notwithstanding, the presidential results from the 267 constituencies, including the newly created one constituency, clearly established the winner of the 2024 presidential election. Simply put, even if all the votes from the 9 constituencies were added to the candidate who placed second, it will not change the outcome of the election. It is important to note that the Commission will update the records on receipt of the presidential results from the 9 outstanding constituencies. Ladies and gentlemen, now to the results of the 2024 presidential election. And the results will be announced based on the positions of the presidential candidates on the ballot. Mahamadou Bawumia of the NPP obtained 4,657,304, being 41.61%.
87.9 Kumasi.
Daniel Augustus Latte Jr. of the GCPP obtained 16,673, being 0.15%. Christian Kwabena Andrews of the Ghana Union Movement obtained 16,461, being 0.15%. Kofi Apalu of the LPG obtained 5,219, being 0.09%. Mohamed Frimpong of the National Democratic Party obtained 4,413, being 0.04%. Nana Akosua Frimpong of the CPP obtained 23,397, being 0.21%. Mr. John Dramani Mahama of the NDC obtained 6,328,397. And I'd like to repeat that. Mr. John Dramani Mahama of the NDC obtained 6,328,397, being 56.55%. Mr. Hassan Ayariga of the APC obtained 17,461, being 0.16%. Mr. Kofi Kranting, independent candidate, obtained 3,320, being 0.03%. Mr. George Chumberima Edu, independent candidate, obtained 3,091, being 0.02%. Nana Kwame Bediako, independent candidate, obtained 84,478, being 0.05%. Mr. Alan Kojo Tremanting, independent candidate, obtained 31,202, being 0.28%.
87.9 Kumasi.
The total valid votes cast add up to 11,191,422. Total rejected votes 239,109. Total votes cast 11,430,531. It's important to mention that the total registered voters add up to 18,774,159. And the percentage voter turnout based on the 267 constituencies stands at 60.9%. 60.9% based on the 267 constituencies. And as I mentioned, this does not include the 9 constituencies whose results we are yet to receive. Ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned earlier, results from the 9 constituencies are still as outstanding. The 9 constituencies are Ewutu Senya East, in Sawam, Aduajiri, Akwetia, Suhum, Techiman South, Domi Kwabenya, Ablekuba North, Ahafo Anon North, and Damango. The total registered voters in all 9 constituencies add up to 947,116. In the event that all the valid voters from the 9 constituencies above voted for the candidate who placed second, the total number of votes he would garner would be 5,604,420, representing 46.17% of the total valid votes, which would have been 12,138,538. The inclusion of the outstanding constituencies would have given the leading candidate 52.13%, which is still greater than the 50% plus 1 required to be declared a winner. And so even with that scenario, he's clearly the winner of the 2024 election. In the light of the above, ladies and gentlemen, I have the singular honor as the returning officer of the 2024 presidential election to declare His Excellency John Dramani Mahama as the winner of the 2024 presidential election and the President-elect of the Republic of Ghana with a total percentage of 56.55%.
87.9.
Congratulations, sir. It is finished. Thank you very much.
I'd like to assure both of them of the full support of my government and myself for an effective transition, and wish them luck and God's blessings in the discharge of their high responsibility. Ladies and gentlemen, the peaceful transition of power is a hallmark of mature democracies. Fortunately for us in Ghana, the foresight of the 5th Parliament of the 4th Republic has, with the adoption of the Presidential Transition Act 2012, Act 845, established for us a robust framework for managing transitions, safeguarding the gains of our democratic journey. Today, we reaffirm our collective resolve to adhere to the letter and spirit of this act and ensure that this transition proceeds seamlessly, transparently, and with dignity. By adhering strictly to the provisions of the Transition Act, we send a powerful message to the world that democracy thrives in Ghana, even in challenging times. As we embark on this transition, I urge all members of the team, both from the outgoing administration and the incoming one, to approach this task with a spirit of collaboration, transparency, and mutual respect.
I wish to ask that we all be guided by the spirit behind the Presidential Transition Act to ensure a smooth and seamless transition. We may belong to different political parties, but we all belong to Ghana, and let the spirit of our nationalism and patriotism prevail. We call on the transition team to work expeditiously and within a modest budget, given the prevailing economic circumstances. Even though Mr. President seems to strike a very upbeat tone on recent numbers, I'm sure the transition team would establish that. Mr. President, you can count on my respect and cooperation during and even after this transition. We must demonstrate to the world that despite the adversity we face, Ghana remains the beacon of democracy in Africa.
Say goodbye to Slack.
Now more than ever, destiny requires us as countrymen and women to close our ranks and stand in solidarity with each other.
Brothers and sisters, I come before you as your president-elect to again express my deepest gratitude for your unwavering support in Saturday's election. This is a moment of hope, unity, and opportunity for our great nation. However, I must address a matter of urgent importance tonight. Transitions from one administration to another create the impression of a vacuum of power, and certain people are easily compelled to act in their own parochial interest instead of the national interest. I've received reports of attacks on state offices and installations. While it's unclear who is behind these attacks, I condemn them in no uncertain terms. These acts must cease immediately. As I said during my post-declaration speech, I urge the youth not to vent their frustration in criminal enterprise. Instead, they must channel their anger and frustration into the positive enterprise of resetting and rebuilding our beloved nation. I urge all our citizens to remain calm and avoid actions that could harm our institutions and our democracy. We have fought hard for change, and now is the time to demonstrate our commitment to rebuilding the Ghana we want through unity and understanding. Because state power is still in the hands of the present administration, I call on the President and the security agencies to act decisively to curb the ongoing acts of lawlessness immediately. I thank you, my fellow citizens.
We're not going to misuse the majority we have in Parliament. Even though we have a huge majority, more than 2/3, we're not going to misuse it. We're going to consult with the minority at every stage and make sure that we do things by consensus instead of railroading everybody. Everybody knows that I'm a typical diplomat and a Democrat. And so I believe in jaw, I believe in consensus building, and I believe in democracy. I've heard some people call me Supreme Leader. I'm not Supreme Leader. I'm going to continue to work the way I've always been as a Democrat, and we'll continue to consult with our colleagues who are in the NPP. We can only move this country together if all of us work to move it together. I just want to thank the people of Ghana for the overwhelming endorsement they've given us. I think that the people of Ghana realize the enormity of challenge the next government is going to face. And I think that that's why they're giving us this stamp of authority to be able to take the bold decisions that will turn our economy around and put our country back on its feet. And so I went through you to express my appreciation to all Ghanaians for what they've done. But it also puts a responsibility on our shoulders to work assiduously for the people. It shows us that Ghanaians are slow to react, but when they have had enough,
they will punish you if you don't work in their interest. And so I make it a reminder to all those who are aspiring to work in the new government that it's not going to be easy, it's not going to be business as usual, it's going to be hard work. And so if people are not prepared to work hard and to sacrifice for Ghana, then they better stay in the private sector and stay wherever they are.
In yesterday's presidential and parliamentary elections, Ghanaians at home and abroad have been sitting on tenterhooks awaiting the outcome of the election. Let me say
87.9
that
Kumasi.
the data from our own internal collation of the election results indicate that former President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, has won the presidential election decisively. The NDC has also won the parliamentary election, even though we await final collation for a number of seats. However, I believe ultimately that these will not change the overall outcome. I have just called His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to congratulate him as President-elect of the Republic of Ghana. I said during the signing of the Peace Pact that I was sure of two things: Ghana will win and peace will reign. The people of Ghana have spoken. The people have voted for change at this time,
87.9 Kumasi.
and we respect that decision with all humility. I thank God Almighty for how far He has brought me, and I submit to His will. I am making this concession speech before the official announcement by the Electoral Commission to avoid further tension and preserve the peace of our country. It is important that the world investor community continues to believe in the peaceful and democratic character of Ghana. These are our most important assets. Ghana is more important than our individual political ambitions, and we must always put Ghana first. While this was not our desired outcome, I say this is part of the democratic process. We put our best foot forward in the contest, explaining our policies and programs. However, it is sometimes the case that the voter would have other ideas. I am very proud of the efforts of our campaign team, and I thank them very much. I assure His Excellency John Dramani Mahama of my full support in the transition process. As committed Democrats, we pledge to ensure that we have a very smooth transition so that the business of government will continue seamlessly. The MPP would offer the needed support to the new government in a very responsible way. Ladies and gentlemen, we have conceded defeat like any consummate Democrat would do, but we have not abandoned the fight to transform Ghana and expand opportunities to all sections of our society. We will not be a disruptive opposition, even though we would subject government actions and policies to strict scrutiny in the interest of our beloved nation.
87.9 Kumasi.
Our MPs, I am convinced, will do a thorough job to advance our democracy and ensure that the citizenry gets the best out of the democratic dispensation. To the rank and file of the New Patriotic Party, I know the feeling hurts, given that this is not the result you worked for. I know you would feel there is darkness ahead. That is natural, especially when in all sincerity you gave the assignment your all.
87.9.
But I assure you that we will regroup and come back even stronger. We will take stock of events and pick lessons to guide us going forward. In the interim, I urge you all to look into the future with optimism and hope. We may have lost the battle, but not the war. Let me also use this occasion to congratulate all MPs elect, with special emphasis on those from the MPP side. I would like to use this opportunity to thank His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, for his support and guidance over the years. I extend sincere thanks to the First Lady, Mrs. Rebecca Akufo-Addo, for her support and wise counsel throughout my tenure as Vice President and during the 2024 electioneering campaign. I would like to thank my wife, Haja Samira Bawumia, who has gone over and above the call of duty in her support for me. My thanks also go to my children, my brothers and sisters, and the entire Bawumia family for their support. I also thank my running mate, Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe, and his wife Alma, for their strong support in this campaign. I am eternally grateful to our revered traditional rulers, religious leaders, and the generality of Ghanaians for their support. I thank former President Kufuor, the Council of Elders, executives, and the rank and file of the New Patriotic Party for their solid support. To all Ghanaians who voted for me and the MPP to implement our proposed bold solutions, I thank you for the confidence you reposed in us. To all Ghanaians who didn't vote for me and the MPP in this particular election, I thank you for considering my proposals, even though you exercised your right to choose by settling on the eventual winner. Let me also thank the Electoral Commission for overseeing yet another transparent and fair election in Ghana. I also thank the security services for their role in maintaining the peace. My thanks also goes to the media for their excellent reportage. Ghana has won. Thank you very much, and may God bless you, and God bless our homeland, Ghana. Thank you.
And you may not because we appreciate it as we speak. And you may not because we appreciate it as we speak. We appreciate it based on the last results. And the yearly base, stronghold, no, onumum, I depreciate in terms of nominal figures and whatever. Genuinely, a dear pan was here. And no neighbor boa guide you. I'm waiting me sustaining numbers when ya.
A dear monsieur, you can't take the good people of Ashanti region for granted again. This year, met me, I say, you try from me Asantinity, me MPP Nino. I think, say, Senay 100%, Atiaba 60. Inti, say, me say, Bossa
FM 87.9 Kumasi.
Asante is here on fire, and this is on fire MPP. Asante, for the day in Puntu bed, Ebeba. Into your party, now what did the Asante pay a manner? Also, the opposite Asante Yamano was Abeka.
Okay.
That's what I've seen. Because to get this voice here, to get this, it will be say Katie Amon. One said me call the constituency 2 days. Me buy so yeah interview. I say even toilet. Me call community is almost about 15 I said to 20 or. I have for 4 no conform near him for 4 no did go near then and everybody was complaining toilet into a piece of KTM with this almost about 4 times. Now still people are complaining. Our community say just toilet in so any be now a small boy MP at New Edubias in the first time with me to so bear 45 Emma ne constituency or see cheap compound Emma ne constituency or see school die Emma the community the party any abem because when him say hono ama for any one na obi say KTM when him say we are there about one party oma access this time enye party near to amomo ye to ama ne oba be kan sem party achemo ye to ma na wontumi anya ye be you is was ade na ekoso asante am nim say asante be say enkran because the development eba obi antumi fa asante
and India group
me de bia asante man eni die ni oba me de mom wo ne ho say wo koyi sika gu table so say woni otumfo yepe but ni na no aso 20 de bia e kakai me e guide me so na be ya so ni koye 87.9 Kumasi enyoma ni bi be bre ho ase but adwuma e say ye na party na sai fan ni to my papa efran. That's what we are going to do.
I see. Mayor specific akra was some constituencies. Where the car can dance here so kwa na wo mu na nka mebuza sa dance here so kwa constituency I mean since the creation of the constituency NPP throughout. But much me aje. Where the car say a development and wo mo ehwehwe. Of course, o call our Fano Southeast. Honna me constituency ankasa. Adijama Sabronum, Bokruwa, mean say Honina, Ura, Aqua, 87.9. Was that a strategic plan? I mean, conscious effort because I heard the enemy say way back about 8 years, 12 years ago, and I'm targeted that seat. No, the one nature seat na Nadia Bedruha. What went into it? We
have a long way to go. Better call elections abuse.
Yes.
You another sister what went in with Besio. But the most important thing the woman say, Ejumadia, many executives a year no. Constituency no a year.
87.9 Kumasi.
Our good. And I make us you was constituencies bear for bisa kanwa the margin no na enya dia eso ye ho adwuma ye pesa asante fa ne to apefra ye pesa bedu be na asante 50 party bia obeba bia no wo de ahokeka ebe de ebe ye adwuma
no target 50 asante region
for the next 8 years urban say ye hwe trend we need to me pomoden me excellency John Dramani Mahamedi it me ye promise I did asante even to test right now the next elections no
Akoma FM 87.9
right ma yemra niema ekoso ewo Ghana yeto abawie mabuni bi ahyase yenmi wo ha genuinely omode no yabo mabaso for what they are doing because some of them almost omanya intel say encrofo person omofa omanya japade nti they move in and make sure say those things are protected eno wo ho yenya bi wo metro mass alaji njenom ekoho uko ofori kromo so Jerry LED mabunu mo call STC yard because omo te say nkofo bi be so mba befa but ebi wo ho no mo I mean a condemnable because almost say niema Ashanti region unshada enya bia beka say almost say oman japade
no yeah
just that oko ejura they said almost here TSC street so almost say the NPP candidates ɔmo ne billboards ne the way a nneɛma ɔmo yɛ wɔ hɔ no ɛyɛ very serious as to national or state asset deɛ ɛyɛ ofori kuroma no ɔmo kɔ lɔke assembly no ɔmo sɛ nkurɔfo bi wura mu a ɔmo abɛfa laptops ne ade
ɔmo sɛ bibi wɔ
ɔmo sɛ ɔmo yɛ japa ɔmo laptops ayira
ɔmo sɛ bibi wɔ
ɔmo sɛ laptops ayira
me nua mahyɛ asanteman sɛ ɛbɛma asomdwe ayɛ dɛ aba wo sɛ wobobɔbɔ nneɛma pii
na mpɛ sɛ mede fam a na mehwɛ but deɛ ɛkɔ so wɔ other regions na ha no
I'm able to control my people. I'm able to control my people. Hwɛ adwe so na fertilizer mo lusu awie na mo lutu fertilizer enti sɛ yɛtra hɔ na yɛhwɛ han na ɔmo ewi akɔ a are we doing good to the good people of Ashanti? Maybe we okay amanfo asase hwɛ titama na NDC wɔ abɛm yɛhwɛ NDC yɛdwi nipa ho ɛnɛ yɛhwɛ RCC hɔ ne areas ne adeɛ asɛ ɛkyerɛ ni hɔ yɛhwɛ aban sase nom ne adeɛ nim sɛ ɔmo ayɛ rezone ne adeɛ but the way a sika kɔɔ ne adeɛ no ɛnwanwa yɛ boys no metumi aka sɛ obiara ɛnsɛ aban
FM 87.9
ka kyerɛ ɔmo sɛ ɔmo nhwɛ sɛ power afiri obi nsa no ɔmfa saa kwan so ɛnyi aban agyapadeɛ hwɛ metro mass buses ɛmo no wɔlusu awie na this time na wodwitwa buses bro na yɛte hɔ ebia buses so yɛba a ebia na engine na asɛ yɛbɛtumi ayɛ engine ne yie na asan ayɛ adwuma wotwitwa na ɛsɛyɛ a ɛsɛ yɛba yɛnsan kɔfa aban sika ɛnsan nkoto bi deɛ ɛbɛka no ɛsɛsɛlɛ sɛ John Dramani ma aba abɔnten abɛka sɛ yɛma kam ɛmmra but MPP fo no bi hyɛ akyire ana ɔmo so afa ho ɛde yɛ nnwoma a ɛnyɛ
chairman
MPP fo no bi
ɛhyɛ akyire
ana ɔmo de yɛ nnwoma
ɔmo na efuale ɔmo na ɛka kyɛ mo mmeranteɛ no so
ɛnyɛ yɛn nkurɔfoɔ no ɔmo so ɔmo sɛ obi sɛ bibi a na ɛnyɛ NDC fo because yɛnim sɛ yɛwi ni yɛbɛyɛ ɔman ni yɛbɛtoa amamu no so nti ade na ɛsɛ yɛsɛ bibi na yɛsan ba yɛsan de ɔman no sika akɔyɛ dɛn akɔyɛ
ebi origin asɛm na woka na sɛ origin asɛm na woka sɛ NDC ni bi ankɔ sɛ obi agyapadeɛ
regional asɛm ebi ne sɛ regional office so say yɛde pickups new ones abegu a numbers any ho it's easy say obi bɛyɛ den obi de bɛkɔ obi de ho NDC yɛnkotu but ɛsɛ yɛbɔ ho ban sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ yɛba baabi a saa pickups no ɛwɔ nyinaa no ɛsɛ yɛsɛ ama ɔmo kɔ yɛ den ɔmo de ɛkɔ yɛ adwuma we are protecting the property of the state.
But then sɛ mo si mo protect the properties of the state mo liaise with the security agencies sɛ obi wɔ hɔ no ho sɛ mmeranteɛ bi aba take over the area sɛ you protect state assets na ɛkɔfa mentim ho ase ba I mean we are near lose lives nti ade na ne chairman because they will catch say you are aware of areas a manfo akɔkɔ within the region
ɛdwo so ɔmo wia fertilizers egu ɛhɔ nyinaa ɛyɛ adepa
dabi
police ehu
na mabo police amane
nti ɔmo adwuma ne sɛ ɔmo pick intel areas
no but say won so yɛ citizen wo you release it to the police na police
say papa wɔ change no ɛsɛ ɔmo sɛ saa nnwuma no ebesi nti ɛsɛ ɔmo na yɛ proactiveness those areas na ɔmo ɛkɔ hwɛ hɔ metro mass ade a ɔmo yɛ no ɛfɛ videos a about hu
ebi ne yɛ
enti sɛ yankɔ hɔ a naka
ebi na yɛ hɛ si a ebi na yɛ
enti mi na we ɛyɛ please for the Kroma this issue I spoke with them
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi
commander commander o bori ya commander
ya ka kyerɛ no o ka kyerɛ sɛ what say your boys be call am say commander wo hu adekro hwe ade we efe this buses new buses so if you are just engine and I say nice bus it's a nice bus we na omo twitwa is it fair adena MP before sir we na e ka hunti na asante eto aba eti omo no buses we new buses na omo twitwa na ayese aden echina ni wana
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
Ghana ejapade we lusunti wo se no nti se ye kose ye momo ense na ye boni anything yan kokun ye se ye ma omo nse buses no buses nice buses nti se fa engineers mechanics for na omo ko ya enye yi ka fe na nebo ayeden no sa buses we na ye tumi ye na eba outer car first no emma form. That's what His Excellency John Dramani Mama AFS will be arrest on my view.
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
No say be ya dey be anya na said me say dem say you say your boys no any obi ku and na said
but and my boss ya chi ya and say so mo ko ho
it boss na won say o malusu na o mo de thank you say trip fu on ma amanfo a ya hwema ne enko
chairman sani man nyina eba wanim you get calls from those areas about ho so my point is I don't know releasing my police na mo
ko ya ka chom where yi metro maze ya ka chom
boss dey no ka
ya ka chom
87.9 Kumasi.
commander is aware they went there pin kra etofuma mete we are not makachin but edu emre bia na o my kom ejuso please for ye be bo omo abaso akwa na ehun so o twen fertilizer no o ma che no enu bi na epese ye de yehu ba se esi na omo ye de na ka ba ni sam metro mass omo ye so omo twen na na
enen mom koma twitwa
ya che omo a na ka obi akoma be de ebeto ni yem
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
Is a muna please for ayeko so we have to protect the country's property yenye etutua fofo this time
among for mu ye tutua fofo
menya etutua ni dey it is obi say abaya de police wo ho wayeko ye ko ye yankoko ya mo agtai eno ne etutua ni no
ene ye bia wo dia wo waye wa ha
fertilizer yes ye fama ekuafo MP fo lusu omuwia please for ho omo ekom yakọ akọ report
Akoma
you for
FM 87.9 Kumasi.
it's enu ni etu training no box omo twe diesels epie yakọ amomo agtai enu ni etu training no this time ye beye ade a eye me say eye nko ade a me momo aye ene regional office the pickups gugu no numbers ye wie bia ubede ho enti say no ye ko bon ban ye gotu nko
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
mention one area region what is say NDC for ye etutrase say accountant what you want him say we lose uba be accounts and na bu account na anaju what go ra officer ko yi laptop aban e machine na bibia there was if you are say chiwa etutrase no
I see tepa de e course wo ho police issue statement
87.9 Kumasi.
emrantie bi wanted or medical wanted pictures bi hu ye no de in fact emrantie ni bi wo ho a police issue direct pictures but per the pick no NDC mabunu e ka ho bi
minia
e no mo ye tepa de what
minia my responder the police service are not being fair to us. Ye bisa say omo wa hin wo ekroma. Obuase is. Ye to about ye say
Akoma FM
soldiers
87.9
is not allowed to be at the polling stations. Meboa. Nti say ye to aba. Basa ye bia nye de NCA. Na soldier folk retuo eba onim omunim say Obuasi is they are going to lose that seat, and this time na party for no are hungry for power. Nti na say wiemu ni ade na enya de omatwe Obuasi, you saw it sa ho akonwa no, we've won it.
You've won Obuasi East
baby am so je ni no
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
so many say no omulusu ndaka no mpese o mbeye ade a enya ho and ye mranten ka say no emrem no and so we ye de oba o omo eboye IGP waka ho bibiana man kranso omo boy yankrofo almost 8 na mutuo se picture so sem yima wa
mahubi
wo se besim wo se befem IGP sa nyoma na ohuye. They were pointing live live bullet. Or baby or crowd womb. Ya put them to IGP Omuye. Tepa. They were firing live bullets. IGP Omuye. Inti your boys no. Bani ben or Omaye. Omukretu. This innocent faces. Inti se obi kretu. Odi kunipa also on the ubon sese man boys no unhu say omukra second omofa video no my but asoja for no mu etutu ni ade
Akoma FM 87.9
ejuma no waya but die minute e mane ens anything
just why selective.
Those boys are harmless share omanim. Now say what so letter from national say more problem. Inti so just now omgunkum in the panel mo yom den. Ye bisa. So na so just now mo bo tu a once a month we plan no. Macho mo a. Na we so chom because those boys omunya hwe
eso makoshe ballot material
omu say omu na
once a police open investigation did about Bontindi I mean say why hwehwe mu no hu makoshe ballot material
it is obi de obeche no obi de uja no. Is that what the IGP is telling us? We are not cowards. Yeje emre de but we are not cowards. Ubo binemu tu hwe oba na soja ni e de tuo a kire ne so esutu
ano ye tepade ayi man kanso at the point we say yeah that was on Monday reporters na wo nyina na
nkrofo commercial obubase yayifo enim epie soja si enim pie IGP we hu omo tepa omo ko etutu tuo de egungun nipa otiye
atepa obi wu
mankranso
na meti say yes back ho yeah
nti eno otiye okan wasem. What is he telling us? What is the IGP telling us? Me penasem pa the first time the penasem eye asin of ye ko ofre party for na ano so obehwe say Pepe bede ebeba, and he did that. At this time, those say about one but areas are ye winning no. They want to intimidate us, and we are not going to sit down. Say the perforce say edu say no mo pena. No matter what they do, on our boys down.
The man council.
When you and then you to know. Opposite your move join now, they were there. Into their a chromo for the panel. Yeah, not assume yembra. Into IGP, your best friend say, your boys no, ye who are your my yes, yeah, complain. Mom said, such a for now, almost a to Ediku Nipano. Say, yeah, a bam na say, ye to abano mutu to and cum nipa, or mumma young.
And the boys in there. But some other boys no. Omo am rantia winning mom.
Omo am boys.
I winning mom.
Omo ye executives. They are harmless. You're young guys. Omo create you.
I don't know for my police. So they okay. They may have reasons to explain why they are not involved.
No, they must be fair to us. Oh yeah, dear na so genial. What Bobi beat you no. Also watching now. Now yes when you move, GD, the boys they've done nothing. But they make evidence. Oh, ya bubo ni pet you. Ya can't just say so yes and I. O say they want to no be our classic and great you. That's the seat. No matter what they do, you betcha.
Since here, you say pink sheets. You a commission there. A jamu boys who could chat to more. And also a new ranty and a quay. Is it a real momokoya sadiano? Jama senior ranty. But pink sheet near dinner. More party. I don't know whether say more check is whether some more they intact there. Tepa.
And there a drewer.
Drew who say Bibia intact. But they cost what the pedal on Trabano.
It's a pink sheet. It's a it's in Yabi. MPP Yabi. And this is a yes. And a drewer. That's our moment, dear. Ah, a drew, dear. But Yanka. But the pa, a conyani dear. Nobody can intimidate us.
So it's a bass
and now there be a see ya me say didi yaw. O my ne frɛ ko bia ye say o hini bia na say nipa bi o wo ahemfio ese ohia ye parliamentary candidate no ekromo. Enra press briefing. Yes. Nana ye no. Siti me wie no me frɛ no. Ese o hini na sama esi no ana so ene de enyo na eye den e kan na obi na eye den o kan na o condemn no demo krasi no eye kebi na min kebi o enti nipa na o te tepakromo a o ka say ye candidate o hia no ekromo no ye kan say onya abotre emra ewo ho the candidate has done nothing wrong. Sabana say ye to be ma ye ba be ye campaign na ye hwe tepakrom
mo ba welcome that decision if that decision be back
ye hwe tepakrom infrastructure NDC ayama tepa NPP the 8 years emu ba kokro mu dwi enye mo ye modwuma yi anka mo be win hands down but tepa akonwa say ba say ye betu ebioma ye ba ko ye campaign ni ai kajuma pa excellency John Dramani Mahama ye beche tepa akonwa no.
I see. Observer many chairman Nana Kwesi Ena Aiding Komo. Right, mo Facebook message say ba no. Evans Kwachi o say good morning say John chairman Nyamisha Mopa ogidi gidi. As ever since the NDC chairman came to office she went to me left, right, center. Anyway, nah, okay, my mission also there. Right, Mugusa modem messages about Bibusa said the coso. Okay. I say God knows everything. If JDM didn't win the selection, maybe ka be antokwane bisi kroma. Ntina wama NDC awene. Enye jumadin bia no maye. we cry no share kakra si so my we ne cry ne de ekoso across the country. Right, Minya Emmanuel say was a good morning, Sir John. Me sure wo Kokoso news site for BN. Nyaminsha woni chairman o tie dwumadi ne pa. Na chairman ma memra hope you. Francis Kalabi, good morning. Yaw Richie Daddy Junior say we ne friend chairman no. We any friend chairman no. Nti ono de eno no. Golden boy announce say Sir John me chia pa, me chia me boy NDC for abaso. Chairman so me born abaso pa. Adwumade no ma ye. But the Emrantia no yen, Umina in China, and near man cosu kama more minor. I'll say, okay, Felix J, I'll say the characteristics of NDC born from revolution despite the so I mean, Agenda 111, and yeah, and Kaya idea over 7, 2020.
Mahama, the Toa, a year war. Ashanti region.
Akoma FM
Washe Asante Ebose. No matter what it takes. Projects are yenuanom. Aya omuntu yanyen. Onfa ento ho. The assign ka ho. Project bia no ewo ne funding. Ye wo political projects ewo ho.
Eno ye de ya.
Obi wo ha ye beto aba. Aka just 2 months. So muhu ekroma ebeka be 2 months and emaya atoaba ekwan bia na machine esisu kiki ye behwe say ewo contract 87.9 as now the contract ebe mano e say nya funding ye behwe sa enyoma ni na mu ni ya say projects na wo funding ni ade Emrada who I say 3 years no, that one Excellency John Dramani Mahama is going to do it. Or Beboa aye. Ebi wo how to say omo ye adwuma no contract bia eni so funding bia eni so eno sa no e say etu hwe kwan ya ye befa so aye funding adwuma wo asante pa adwuma e wo ha pa so wo hwe ya ye be declare no as the president elect not odinsa esum onano ewie na mbisa no ma ade na mu be declare no say chairman enye president na be din enana enye mido but indwuma e wo ho aye be no eso
yese na munim chairman munim say
yenim
eso ansa na ye to be ba
yenim
campaign time mo my hope
yes and we are
going to do ya to aba na wie na mo be dwene ho
say na munim sisi no odwe ho na wetumi apɛ kwan ya obetumi ayi den aye unim John Dramani Mahama dumso ebaye no odinsa esi ne bo se do se anya ne mreso na ni na ebuaye no the time na I escalate he is going to fix it what he say or complain say eyi ne sesa etwem na ebeye but ampa oyeye Oma no mekanche asantman say MPP na iden ase na say den ekwanya obefa so the solutions abano. I hope and I believe in the president elect say Oma Asante and say insifom edwuma bia ye nuanom dia aka me ade a ehia me pa ye oboase ekwan no aye def trap no because akwan no enipa efa so pa na the way a omotutu ekwan na ye no ehu ten ye ba kwan bia so a ene ne beka asre no ska kra nu ese kwan omefa so aye sa kwan na ma asanteman no eyade a onya eso ni officer no na ye de enkaka ye ne e man no ye wo project ba mienu emiense bia eda asante maso
said ye beya asanteman ebeye ye bekọ yanim mpuntu obeba eno ne ye ka eno ti na we nko no eno ti a enye obia individual interest nti ne ye ka
Akoma FM 87.9
mampani adodan kwaku fuado si kwaduo uyi no anu ayede eba appointment pa ho appointment wanya asanteman bro
Akoma
wanya asanteman abroda mampani adodan kwakufa oh
17 Liberian elections Saturn Ellen Johnson Sirleaf no lose grounds papa otisu ibuakai ona na ye Ellen Johnson Sirleaf na ono so in fact ne vice na ono so ene friends we upon we and contest papa no ball you about out party ni yi John Sirleaf cause John Sirleaf wa money homodin ade a wo ye na amase sei your mobre they came out openly and campaign against Johnson Sirleaf ono angasa ne party Sandra Johnson Sirleaf eda so te akonya so even
MPs and appointees from the region asinkete say we yansi a yenyewe development amaha yenye kejetia yenye central market phase 2 a yenyewe eba mpacho minim ebia na mirefi
hwe
Tibiana.
Oh man Tibi na
Akoma FM 87.9
Banam peso kaim say Diana
no
Ebiana mina esi na mina what is say ayi friend is interchanging no am promise ye no ye say ye into the next budget ye mpene me approve what say
jawni mami mrem kakra wa ha omampani nanado dankwa ekufuado etsa no kro wi ne ya na siko fant ne person bete administration nankrofo bi wo mu a even though say omo party and an
FM 87.9 Kumasi.
Even MPs no they were like opposition in their own party. Minu eya aware say
87.9 Kumasi.
Omwana abani si omona so na nipa miensa. Kenoforiata. Gabi Ochidako. And Asante Bidi too. And this one sa omwasa mafia ne befa kwan bia so am making sure that say we MP I be we na man business
na momusro
yes
oh I see na Evans na when ne be kan say
87.9 Kumasi
when ne be kan say
yes
we ni ntino said the obo so yi anu ti be bo enti and so that means no more interest no me or interest no
family enu be kind me ba nipa me enu be kind no boy
Eugene Boachenchi ne ene
and apia no boy
Eugene dey say ye bon
map den a e was say obi eye antwi boys yakọ je ne di je edi ne tie den eji achema eti mienu na omuyi omuti no ye bon na situ in fact there were others na me ne fa fi
okay now let me deal with
87.9 Kumasi
you will can say nkran ayemo de dodo nkran ayemo de that was the situation na wo kuma enema na asantema ka ho asem bi no sa appointees na do dan kwakufu ado ma mutumi nyina na mu akonya hwe kageti a ema no duru ba bi na yesi ye beto kageti mama ema no ye betum na maka kotro ba na ya bato ntia enye se yeso bi besi ba bia issue na wo ho na ewiase ha
87.9 Kumasi
woni Ghana ha no wa ma no ne na ebo kageti adin a o se ya de meter sema na meter that time ne wo energy minister deputy energy minister a wo fi sentiment na abazingum o mo coin postmortem ye no ye ka no crash na ye ka nyina nso no NDC for am so am appointment na no say ya na no ever na wo ka say ya na ten ye ka say chief of staff every krom ha
e also free krom ha
me ka say current one the otusu ha
87.9 Kumasi
and the postmortem ye no enti wo ye chief of staff na say be body from Ashanti regional also say obi aba wanyina djuma yie hwa ajadi for kejetia any central market so mu su ye nyina no eye eja ye bebubu no central market si ye besi ye nsi anwie Actually, fire stranded. You need to pavement so you can come because you can. You don't say the moving semusin. No, you until now coca get a pavement so go fight jamos. You can come because they are near cousin. Until some point want to make
87.9 Kumasi.
Chief of Staff, yeah, mammy from more pare. To crum her. Yeah, but Waba, one an engineer, one an your place in so cruma. Postmortem, and yeah, no. One an yes, said you man. Na, see the former, ya you will say, when you went from sorted, when you were not can't tell the former, someone come on to. Oh, yeah, Juma pa. And Kajadi Fonwa, or your bar, or Prime Penny and Danko Kufado. Unless say man from more party catcher say. Nanado Danko Kufado, so what you were 2 4 5. And those mentors were
87.9 Kumasi.
So 2 4 1 5. Unless so the catcher they say I don't know ya baby I could do and yet gravy. And unless so the catchers okay. And 1 5. And now we say yeah donation no actual per the records Ashanti region MPs woma my donation and no cranium MPs in kwa here by 7 and no mako donate
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
Your ministers wa ha your ministers e wa ha
and this Jenny Fremont
43 or more 43 say independent Bible. Share yet to Kroma. Chairman Sabos was Minister for Parliamentary Affairs. One constituency near Bonusuo. A quine footro near Bonusuo. A Krom how? I must go kindly boami why. Now, ministers appear Krom. The education minister.
Say Misimwa, when Peseka Biabe cross. My agent. The Chief of Staff, me at TSC.
Deputy Chief of Staff. So I as also at the time, your mammy and the Chief of Staff. Get it.
Say, I'm not replying.
Get it.
Men no free her. Deputy Chief free her. Satan in no, yentumi. Say no. And education minister.
The deputy
so cry so say free her.
Share CEO sir. CEO sir.
87.
When you sentiment mo nya sem keto. Me say time na aban MPP executive elections that were national no. Me say me kotre CEOs no ko ba no mudi.
Say they no prepares and no akra no.
You see, all of them. I see, unless officially the country say, "Man, penny of that work for request here on farm."
Even though some of us now do the near our dreams, I say, the so-called incophobia hijack.
But 87.9.
Which positions here? Everybody, you need to am born crown. And your position to tell, sir, Chief of Staff, deputy, because. Decision be a question about no. Me see, you must some be catch say. You some be catch say. Obutu mampeni adan kwakufu adof. One fa. Unless on be catch local government. Share my main cast as himself. Your friend is
Collins me ba. Share. Local government o ministry no me say deputy ministers here too. Evans, so no me too. Quality team na share
87.9
middle belt. Ono na me in charge of middle belt. Yeah, I mean cast to KJT market this one. Set up no component of the board. Local government ministry. E wo rep e wo so.
Say market ni nyina no.
In fact, under local government ministry. Market ni under the local government ministry. Na yeti hona ma tiem wo kajetia ye tiem ye kakaka nkrofo se mo sisa ko FM efam ko sika jetia ye kakaka na zo emfa
Akoma FM 87.9
board no ko hye set up no
finance ministry ɛwɔ rep ɛwɔ so local government ministry the deputy no free krom ha me amene ni di nkɔmɔ on me former way okay me kan sɛ kayi asɛm egya no hye yɛ ne we kukufa ɔno na nenam report no be si ne report no we yɛ ka ne say no
atonso
and is for muntia bi mumie ne kɛse because yɛ ka no eba yɛ ka eba be wie mu yɛ kan de na mo ha wani dodo na mo kan sɛ mo kyɛm too much
87.9
mo kan sɛ bi aso na mo me am obi se mo fa nkosi ho mo fa free am kosi ho na mo kan kyɛm mo program eduru si e kɔtɔ aba ɛnan krom ha sika ne nam ha sika
ya yentumi anya
sika siama ni abo sika tuo Jennifer
obi shop asenso ya anye near this can ma Jennifer hima
Ashanti region
no muchedi
me say appoint ebu okra bia no some of them we be fi bia me tim bonina
amobo ho ma
deputy ministers me di mani ka makai bi what you say
Akoma FM
ye kan nyina ka wie ye no na mu fi ani wi akata mu ma nsusu so mo makro na mo kra mo mam wo mo ma me sofa na mo hu say we nkoye chief of staff ba ha nye na nye mampani ne nam no one ne nam what you say
abemu nkonyu nso dodo na ha
eno na ma nne asante mantem over 1.1 million voters ankotoaba
anu yeso mo dwa mo so
sa sika we video mo ba video mo ka ho asempa me ya na ye ho adwuma sika we
na mpoma ne to
sika we na ma mpoma ono ankasa tuna nu to chief of staff ni sika ma wo na e ho asempa ono atura nu to anya we nye say yesi ono akan
omo sika we zo ko na ho ahye
what you say enti we say December catch yen apart from sad then you were 44 young kwani 43 in fact sikaru ni e na ekoi abansinku hwe sikaru che na sika pe che na wani ho ase che
amanfo dio mani mo
me see ye ni yanka we nyina kam emba ka we nyina we kemfa ka elnam koma sika butuo ekomai wonye derifo wonye ema wonye na ho ntokwa
moda ho da techem wo race cross atechem
pus mfu bi listen no from say krabe ne mu abaye deputy finance minister the late John Kuma
yeah the late
me see ye wo CEO sa ye wo krom ha bebre One more party for crown, one more party macron show. One more party macron show.
87.9.
The boys in them coma, who can say one quick campaign or so yet. I'm by the end of Miami.
So a yes one be interchange or Hassian bar 2024 no. Omika say was Bonkra inland port and swami interchange in Asia. And ye bibia no betima yet. Adia bia kabia no. Omo behu ye mobo no ma to aba no de ama ye 2024 e kire say ade bia no a bobia no de be hye bia le be gi atum enti no as a regional chairman de ye man for ka kire ye no eduru ba bia I say yes so yes so ye di bitu enframam na Akufo-Addo so think say Astella Asanteman ehia swami interchange no
na me ka che momo nimre na mo hwa haye so asan kraye mo dadudo so en kraye mo dadudo so no munyai ewiwenu na mo hwe wenu de bema mo motimi anya ni mo nyamo
Akoma FM 87.9.
Don't touch that dial.
Akoma 87.9 FM. Good morning, Ghana. Good morning, Asante. My finado video to afina journey utie. Ewo kemu fie trotro mu taxi mu. Anase information center so na utie na no pay. Amemo achimo akwaba. Today is Saturday, the 14th day of the month of December, the year 2024. Aftermath of the 2024 general elections, matters are rising and a pay about trust in your shame. Today is Saturday, you ready, a friend who some freedom is coming tomorrow. Within the Sir John of Parliament now, we've been here producing the show together. Yes, we are serving God and country. Which I could be an hour trap up on Sima Adrian Bako. What's it here? Yabo Maniano pay bon Komoka crack. Declaration of the results by the commissioner, a returning officer for the presidential results, and for that matter, the chairperson of the commission, they declare results now. After say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia a concede here. Say baby aduru de o mo ankasa pe o mo data ni analysis o my ade na kodi baby akodi and into obo President elect His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Baso. What can I say? Can I say one by almost say come now Omasa baby and no idea within the week and some pinana cost. But I will share freedom is coming. And come on, you deal with Akoma FM 87.9. Dr. Richard Mwakumba. After 7 minutes, no for question, we have a bus and so concrete. But that's what I'm gonna smile. Century Kopacho say, Dr. Mahmoud Bamian Fancho. Now, Omudia Domo can say Omotanachi. No, you're not going to say more on March 2028 because on one, but in forces as a more kind. And who here because of Casasa. Because baby Drew party. In fact, when she were now, I'm not doing. That's almost so more Babet Nancy Adrian John Wash and Yamon Betmaya. No could you say it? I would see many of you so make. That is what I'm penning for. Dr. Richard Mwakumba says a party in say yes. Because already Nana do danko kufuado a party in you. What the fuck on the crumpty? A fan I can so a mobile habo ban. Say the master tea amoya the idea and chamber to some party for. Oh yes, I would think or say enter crowd. I'm better party for from. They say namo amakamuno. Ya mo money da muso samba bo amani amakoyi no kwa kodina ko kaka se ne tawachi ne do beba bibia nsi kwan menyo adwe se o mabio dabi ehun hia. Now let's not forget the transition to go so a ekoswa is a wo share time na beto 87.9 from the camp of the incoming government and then the outgoing government. We say ya agree say payment and recruitment. Them fed in a fear me and ready the yan sana bibia timi akos. The outgoing is there be and this and your mom can no mum to me. Fatima say ya who be pain. Bibia no we see omo kwan say if you sabe copy the 6 midnight of the 6th of January 2025 we be no so mo kwan say to me e wo say omode ye no be no be so mo kwan until recruitment o say den o if recruitment crowd o say e ya de na started dada and ye break wo mo no mo e wo training ahodo mo ye break o say mo konkoto abamra ntinya fe na ba na hyase aye anyway and I no pay e benya bre na ye di nkomo nsame de bebre na wa ai be benya bre di ho nkomo. Now after the declaration which occur across the country, some areas within the country. Now, among for attacking state institutions and installations, the president-elect, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, said, "Radiana Kosono on Sosos." In Samoa, Benya Brenia de Hunkoma, and Ewo Tessano police station. Now, coalition Air Kosono. NDC a secure injunction a survey as they say electoral commission say the ekosunyina normal hote the recollation of some constituencies omontimi and declare do honso so a declaration kosoba almost say under duress I just say enyomania the trust in Crawford so that no come enyomania anyway they better try to get to the NDC legal team that injunction. Right. And a promo for Concession ha. Yes, you heard it. Over Concession ha. He's here. Over.
Yeah.
Na promo
Oboko onzo.
Nyame adom.
Nyame ase.
Wafanie?
Yeah, thank you. Bia bibia kwaso.
Na is it what me recover?
So every day.
Defeat no.
Maintain the work and say.
Oh, now say defeat the
as far as I'm concerned, that chapter is closed. It's closed. I say, who they also say the Obano, and also catch them say they also onye. And yet you are bar or no, they say no, what to the bed. Then we can't tell baby. I'm not tell baby, and I will lie. So the first time now, what does one Oye Juma. Baby, una oye Juma. And I'm too you go to Juma. Hey, it is a 7th. Yes, it will take over. Then we question him Kano. Kakano. I don't know what's all here. And I was on Kakano. That Jack Bezich Coco 51 55 5.5 50.5 million on Kai no tia. What is it? 50.5 million there. But Tama about we buy it. Na Coco say me a ton of 475. That's a 4.7 million. And what Pijama could do 31 million. 3,100. 3,100. And now, my friend saying, my Greek ni, obey a press conference. Aye. Obonede mame. As now for your friend saying, Eriko Poku, Abeka say, Abano, was a sick for no. What I say was 31 million is shot. I was saying come 55. Yes. There was a zero Coco d'Ivoire, it was in Korea, it was and I'm saying Kano. Say Coco from almost 55. It will be more than 70 economy. But the amount will see very important. It doesn't matter. It matters. It matters to you, but it doesn't matter to me. Make me quasi. I won't build. The young is a for transitive committees, no Omako. No matter the causes of that. No, we can say Kobe. Now they now won't have the committee. Yeah, me Kobe. Oh, I put a no. I'm on my side. Sana party be here. But I prepare what traffic. Omuko share, omuko back. And omuko share what are the causes? They been buy say. The party no hierarchy no be nipa. I'm an run watch as I don't know. And then duty. It is a who duty there no man for. But any duty, maybe I don't say His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Obedi Anumu, Obeye Juma. The Juma na warrior no, Yakoko to Abano, Walusu. After 12 hours, I know Sunday no 9 o'clock. And Obayan was in the date Kutano, HSM Mahama Avene, one friend I congratulate no. What in the fee or general, Ogusu Yan the Juma, Abu Anuaka on the 7th of December, 7th of January, Nafi, or the Juma Abbey. And this way, we must also. What you want to say, no, I be or da. What in here? No more Kakano. Not the Robano, the person will be here. What I say, none in 10 pana, no, I bet say free education now work on. Same party pan of a watcher. The committee is a TV3. I said, cannot, the Ghana's budget cannot support it. It will be any day. Yes, I be on Argentina. I'll say, oh, not Papa. Currently, hold any position. Yeah, but he says that. His comments to be validated. Say validated. No. Now what about Akona is woman call early schools as well? Early schools, Pamper College, Fancy Pemna, that is home between as well. For now, so many for me. These are comments that people be making. And you have to critique their comments. Now put it to straight proof. Until nipa na o kasa asem no ya ma the position e ma asem no ye betimi e position na man oba be adwuma no enti oba be adwuma the best thing is you be say na wo ye no wo be ne say na ma na ye bisa questions ni wa no say be ya oba e ma ye surprise oba no abeka se me ka se me ye ni sei e na me ye ni sei
eno no kache Ghana for hwe so to abama
aha enti won check kwa be fa so here
that oba obe review
e na me review say
double track
double track no and I review of the double track no what it means me say akola no bi be trafie ko double track no say na school be say St. Louis na ke fa bi say 1,500 because of double track na fa 3,000 and so we do the double track na free there what it means me say akola 1,500 o mo be fie na de obo kwa koyo mu akoyo mu enti biesu na fa che eye akola na disua no enya de wo say didi agro. How are you going to do it? You don't care. Just when you can answer.
Oh, yes, I mean, me right because you need Ghana, Marabian, who am I was in your president. You trouble Baku Indian, what take you.
Bakuna or Banana, what should be son of
87.9.
I don't know, don't want to answer me as you. Go mama and then in some car paper no. Transition you. That's what I say.
Mama paper.
I say. Tell you. No sanka. On sanka.
Yes.
Transition team no report. As is what me be general say Abano help put Ghana into an abyss. Abana say Ghana. Or brand in sanka report 1. What I say. And you know, so open our questions no. Na baby so be say I don't know who lose you any idea. Na be this be questions before be no busa but I know there and concern as long as I'm concerned no a chapter in Ghana's history has been closed. That no Yama Jomahama so me juma. That's all. Oh na say ne obi abona baso so abene.
There be so na me busa we obi.
Adana na kamenka. Neka say send this year no me sanya ne me fani sechi.
Born Mahama baso so.
So wayade
ka so me biu.
Wayade. So
ka so me biu.
Anu waba. Nti wayade.
Bonabaso ne mana
de maka cheno
Ova Obama na na sa ibedi akọ na pomwe
adom no mpa ebo mpa cha na monso
nyame adom ayi for ntabenu ne banchiase yes
ben contain
me squad
fan kumawe
me yada omo keke
yes obi a eche ya se nyambe kira feri obi a ho ye famu anu mu abesi eye mem ebuakwa sapase eba besi agogo dadi ase asenema so ehon mu nyina na owura sa na woko
I see na okay ma mama baso
yeah
for adwuma amaye and manya victory a very significant
yeah
if I don't share difference in there I just say Ghana started to about
87.9
democracy who be that victory amanya no sopa na obeka ne saying
me da say me dey di kan ya dey aseda kese ebe mo twa dey ampo nyankopon if you say dey waye no so like I say in the name of Almighty Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, unto He alone we worship, and unto He alone we seek for help, and that He should guide us to the right path, the path of those that have blessed, not those that He has cursed, and that we look for no help from anybody but Him. In fact, Minia, baby, and this na media be doing the present mama no. Anytime I try to sit down and say me dream no maybe Brianna me share present mama de na me aye na me ra ho na enisu atata me fi say 2016 I was in government and actually you know who dey
87.9 Kumasi
na yehu se noma ya ye adwumaden na nipa bi eka nsem a sebe ensem fata na me de ya na yempo de am de to nchen na president mama de na ye mobo
ala nipa ye den
in fact meet na se enra se de dia omo be bo ne dia na se ye be mention so ye the president elect no me reho na me toms a inti president mama ni NDC ni ana ehɔ na me hu se nyankopɔn ne Quran kese mu ne Bible mu waka se ade biara ɔno bɛka sɛ ɔbɛyɛ no nipa desani biara
Akoma FM 87.9
and it has come to pass. We thank Almighty Allah, we thank Almighty God, and yet the aseda kɛseɛ ɛma no if you say wayɛ bi ama yɛn. I remember in 8 years yɛmu bi yɛntena said that you are aware up and down sir.
You made an attempt.
In fact,
Senka will serve the region as organizer,
exactly,
right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
because we have the love for the party.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Tenase, after the 4 years CSI, so for 8 years, you knew what the people were then feeling. Enti yenso ye jina president mama ne ma ni party say
87.9
Kumasi. Jidi wa rehemu se NDC ye wono ma papa na ye behwe aye ama bibia aye kama. President Mahama ne Ghana for yesre se Nyankopon hire nyinara Ghana for akasa Ghana for ade. The emame eye very humble and they say Ghana ye nyamsro man na Ghana nso sa wo hwa Ghana for adwumodo. Eye me de pa se sa na ye betena radio so a ye argue sometimes timi hu ne kra na wo kana wo opponent na se nya ne kra na wo tete na wo kekamu no. Sana Ghana force say Obama ne ade wo to a wo ye ne nim krase no ye nim what is happening at the end of the day ye beto abana mo ampara ne ampa de ne etia ye kan na ifi bia na ye yi ha dwene yi nyina no sana Ghana for the omnim de eko. I remember when we lost power na ebuakwa market ya ye bibia wi a ya chiche diama amansan na omu kodwom honom na omu akwa omdwumadi na yesi yefro bi osis ne awokumo ne omu hwanhwamu. They came there and two nyina totoi se ye DNA ya wi a kopem se ye be swe na nadu dan ko kwado in the new right to do anything.
87.9 Kumasi.
And
tibi na mo so de yen
there be omo a yempo de me young guys no unsa atwoma adwo. I told them I have spoken to them because me I've been in government na normal mu ye na when we lost power no ye mu bi ka say ye tie sikrom say nkura ne sikrom anya papa be sebe ye nte se omo bi omo no mu ye say na no said no mba mu office omo ba and we talk but immediately after power e change ye no. I was there when I would ne gang ne 06 mu na di tuo ba asma make bua kwa atwoma obi anim tuo yes tuo na totoyi se stores na am dey ama nipa legitimately omo twom sika ye dia mom no they are not supposed to be frank with you na ene Nyankopon say enchenche ewo nafe let's take it so be a or no at that time me sign a document man I will say only right out there mobi na wasan ene onso ye be for former DCU on say wo de nipa bi akwato how dey amanemu. You see a very sad baby a me dey make ne say mesre say baby aga na edu no ye bonya me mpa me mpa me bo an say ye mu bi no ya ntrance ye ko down ko ye adwuma ye ne nipa kasa ye ne amansan kasa ye nim die nipa kan ye wini be ye mu bi no mpa ya ye daguso bo mpa say urade enche kwan no moye say some of us will not be embarrassed. Na mwareshemu say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama me wogide wonu mu say obeshi ye nimonyam if you say Ghana for nkanko wie peyo na se mi firi hal na me ko baby ti say donkutu ana se me ko baby ti say eye kramokrum ewo atwoma mponoa ana se me ko baby ti say beda abo people so a na se no makoyo max Obama oba o ka kire say ni ampa ye mamu ni adwuma enu ne ye petie ade a kine se me ko ntebe no ana se me ko kogina baby ti so ofurukrum na me ka che ofurukrum for say mababiem no me ka nana asma wo kan yi abem and no because you move na antenas ye call ye attached to the people ye ni nipa
ofurukrum de no Jerry na ye adwuma
exactly say me ba
Jerry
me ba no
Jerry say said they was ye adwuma
wa ye adwuma pa
mo pusima no na
me ba penye no
kra mo de ofurukrum asam de kra ma no
mbacho
ofanie
mbacho wa ye adwuma wa bon ho modern bet o de mesro say
me ma fa no ntum
o de me
kamera say me kamera me no
and you know what I've realized they say be here enche yebesa kwa bato 4 years na MPP never knew say no mu feel say bia for 8 years no 100 years to come india emre because kaya my kofo ado yeso the Ghana kwagilo be 100 years or China e ma yeso say empene no visa 100 years no o visa 8 years na 100 years it has happened na efutu a medebe ma yen especially the NDC for ne say what has contributed to the loose MPP for loose poto one arrogance 2 corruption akronobo 3 emra yeniso very serious arrogance because I remember say
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
I've been in Achuma for years in opposition. I feel quite many because Obi Biara have the love for me as former chief executive officer because of Ahombrasie, because of Odoami Womanipa. And to date, NDC ni bi obefrana kam ho asem che bi because Obama nyankopon hiraw wa bodwuma wa Ahombrasie nti sa ne ehwe mesre se yemmo nyame mpaye enter his excellency John Dramani Mahama chi na nyame mie nani na enoma Ghana for ehwehwe no yentimi
ande mu de gu paper so
yentimi emwa
we de gu paper so ntimu hwe mu a yema kan che nyina wo so kama na maye de amaye na asomdwe aba
nyankopon nipa de wo penke ka menko a kana me bei nke bia nka medu hanom a na nka mayi bam nam de ato ho woni me suban say me bi wo mensem a I'm not that type but say nyankopon so anto nkyere ngu so a me bia ma mensem a de me de buo ni padasani enti upon all that we have said that yakano yes ye bo nyankopon pese radi mie kwan e ma on say good a good year e form say nyame e ma okoko hu na odi bobra yes I betna so for even for 100 years na enti ye bo nyame pese e radi nyankopon emoyen na ommo president Mahama ho ban na ommo ye chairman general eni mpedimfo aka nyinara ho ban na mafa akonye na mada all the executives free national eba region eco constituency eco branch especially Ashanti regional executives may be a part of through the directorate near interparty and civil society organizations na yeni yewo. In fact, I salute them and I congratulate them for the hard work provided. I am telling you, say during the campaign time, no, we be any one more office to from the chairman, the secretary, the deputy secretary. Honorable Bachamfo was my head, and the other one zone. Very hard working young man. The youth organizer, the woman organizer, the treasurer, why, obi biara na ma oye adwuma. It tells you, say, together, ye kan hu bom se be ye adwuma ama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Aredma. Oko the constituency so it was the same thing. And ye bede nyankopon say, nyame ene de na se. Na MPP de ye bo nyame mpaye. Se nyame mmoa ye ne ntimi ye adwumaden. Na ntimi ye adwumaden na se so Ghana foni a. Ombe hu almost smoothest level.
Awuma bi o
de ntimi kan ye nyame se o kan se ye mebie omogu NDC ye kan sa empire na de e bo se Ibrahim nyankopon emmoyen
madwuma pa na ye
empire nkwachi ye de we go tell them say omo se de ye nyankopon ye nim china meto nim de besi china agi nyankopon nti lo areche mo say God will because omo ye nipa bi a one they are ungrateful people. Two, me say personally, I saw it. Me say minim obia.
What can you mami? Let me be sana sana mami. Arrogant, corruption, and
arrogant, corruption, and
lawlessness.
Exactly. Arrogant, lawlessness, and corruption.
That's it. Man for Facebook for us why emre.
Oh my minja dem kamedi dey.
Say so buy.
What is it?
I'm sure any mom say.
Oh ja mom my nyine wona omunyai omukekan. But me ya kaya word mas why. What I say? Me dey me that's it.
I do mebusa na say akọ.
I no problem.
Owo document bi ordinam.
Yeah.
The scar train no. Be biara obekobia na omamuyi no wo. TV so emihwe sky train before so of a be free hanom no enu de emine no personal fight so wa maye hu be sky train ko ene no zip
asset maso Majority say no so a good your friend say challenge anamebo nti owie ya nso no no the Hope City na to so na wa ko che be bi si won kan why Hope City no $10 billion Hope City no no so dey to so amame why nti anya de bi amajority say make an no dey kwa but the issue of arrogance na maybe say arrogance on the say na a define arrogance say no be define no as compared to no ankasa mahama say dey no sikasa che stupidity near the ading na when arrogance are it will come baby say I want to the boss because examples are there more short memory ya win na mama na kadompi then a lot na say ya kwa hwe asofo na the cross say the music as at home arrogance no there when arrogant obi arrogant abom din what because it arrogant ni ho se kwasi ya kubisa no oni pe nyina ntimi mu mba ko nka say
ya kanu kwache ma na mu
o fa say wo kwano ne there
se nema nya mo se dabi
nema nya ni say doko buy de tomato buy de anona nema nya no ana nema nya no eti no de me de ni bibia meka sese ba me bi san say arrogance na de upa arrogance ya NDC for omo high table nesi it's so then it doesn't matter say it's about history another than baby medical aka wodem ha eti anu de ka wan semanya yi after the history of corruption also so define say so your figment of your imagination no will be a corrupt into a corrupt sabe tie because I friend say Obama a corrupt into the imagine catch me say into a corrupt will be a corrupt or go through process and the processes of law no aye adwuma it is also you say will be a corrupt no aka corruption no na ya fam na kwanso na fe ya twena so anya wona wo ko stop obi ana wona wo ka say o me kwa kwachi obi a o ye kromfo ni ade ayamra no na ye adwuma ye democracy ye ayi military system no kwa kwa ye camouflage ani na mabontre say me kwachi obi na ya me obi antukwa na me obi o me obi aye dey e no de munyi fi mutrim
amzo mo obi antukwa
oh yes man no obi antukwa
na stop microphobia na o ya we
oh yes some me say o me ko airport was obi tukwa ni ade na ye normal is it normal
tetem na o kwan ya tetem na
me bacho
ye hu de ye
me bacho obi awie sika no ache no simple guy na o first ka kwatra America no anu na wo sanka mo man ba first side na mtamaklo onu na wo sanka wo bie wa no ka say John for no pia musika
na be for no musika after
baba o diskana ba
me ba
Ghana na wo ko baba we nkoma ye be
Ghana ye ni tumi a ye betimi di interpret
and wa di
send number
wa abonti wa di kofa no bra
I'm saying say na wa kofa na bra wo na wo tumi
wo na wo say kofa na
wa ba mu
wo na wo say kofa no anti ni pa
opportunity
aka wa no kwa betimi di number mo mo journalist mo kasa about corruption no aka mo de manotum se sika na de ma se fa koma bebosifo no ya wa diska ni na wa san akotra America no kama no kwa betimi aka ama de no kwa example say obia saka ba sika fa adwuma and so I know the blind eye when you are blind there's nothing wrong with that no mo mutimi ka so obi ko da bi na on trim I don't know the this kind of there wakotra abonte na mo ntimi ma no kan wasa
na mo na mo
I mean I know they move from they make an na say ade bia corruption no I was say emra no na ye ho adwuma the rule of law na ye adwuma no wo court wo di bemu court no ye good wo di fa court no ye bad unanimous 7 unanimous 11 no ama me ya keka de afo as mo court no mo court no na court no ka say o otimi ko on fa no ni dia no dia oh yes na ye so kwa tini pija beti e no de metimi aka say emra no na ye sa de no ehun adwuma na ho na committee na ye bibia ye lawless when lawlessness no ye no o ye den no ye lawless. Somebody should tell me. Well, I'm not being. What you say? Why you obi any wa stop obi o journalist and obi asema kasa. When stop obi? Obi akasa ya be kan ayeti say. Obi are free. Na lawlessness no any there.
Even more along the line, okase we some of them were attacked in Akoma.
Some of them were attacked.
Central for the some of
Neba ezo person ka tell me
so far as a result of
what was your catch me say? Sajon, what was your catch me say MPP time and as a training so far.
No, but you trying to say me
NPP time nko.
I am in compare.
San what compare?
No.
What compare? No ka say
compare she. But what I'm saying is that we see ye kasa BBNC. And I'm say ye wo ye nuanom central bi a wo makasa wi a wo ma suffer as a result of the
obi akota na eda no sabai. Eda no sabai ta ko. E pa de ta me pa cho nya buto.
Wa ma ne kasa ma me.
Me kasa wa ne so. Point no say. Mo am person mo kasa no mo right to talk. No right to talk makasa be kan ne mo da so kasa obi enu wa stop o what did make kasa so me tell radio so o TV so se me be hu ana mo ye ayi mo ana mo didi MPP ati na de mo be kasa me ahwe smart na de TV so ka mo be kasa wo wa trans ya kasa a obi an kan wa hwe wa kasa to the sense wa be to aba ma MPP ko ya aboa wa ka we nyo to bi an hwe eme because NPP na we ninti no we see obi a we tin radio station o be kasa me ahwe oh please NDC a we ni NDC a we ninti no obi be kasa me ahwe eti ni enye ni sa what say se krono me be trem huma ne be trem na freedom na e pese nyina di adwuma di adwuma ye nyina fa nya adwuma ba obi antini stop obi a etutu ase na course whatever we ya we you have it on your videos. Papa.
David.
Papa.
David.
Na ba ni atu aba man ko fa ko dwa ni pasa.
Akoma.
Papa. That was here this phone here. Enyo mo na ko se san ko fa ko tapa ko mo ko yesa do no. Enti nyama ni bi ho amu mi anka ni ye. Say o ja abia met me aka. Because no every bit of information let me dey show e wa hazam mo ni nyina. Enti tutu ni nyina the same type of pistol. And ko rai word. Machete is a kuta mo the same type. Why dey come mo? Why they come more inside no et me the message mark at Ghana for say baby adu no bia ni wa obetimi aka asan sa no afa no wadi o mo kan no put you to street proof mo ma ba be kire o mo ka so obi ya corrupt and no bisa o mu questions no mo so tina dey ayi wa no o question dey obi ka what the make na say enti no dey mo me ansho na afi yanko yanim esi a one second
okay
one second what I say onya afi na onyakupo be bie wani na bie dada no excuses again no excuses na be na betra dem akate say na yadi me yani ne hu dia unim dada unim problem ni na dada e come and solve it for us because already no okate say we be solve utie me pato utie me okate say unim problem no wa ma ya ta say problem no ne solve no any problem what you can catch dada what catch so man na say sana be catch o man na say dollar no was 16 as 15 tianye it no the whole bar o the baba 5 cedis it no so bia na atwe wanim na o the 5 cedis o the abe dokun boy den dokun kwa auto 2 cedis auto 5 cedis want me na o the about 1 cedi na nyina ye hu eno na ye hwehwe some ban mo meka ka bibi san chere na fe na abeka te say the
beba 5 cedis
oh yes say was about 5
baby o kan na say no at the two things
o say buy no me pa to tie
two things no
now two things because the beba from
kwesi the fact that the beba from doesn't mean say o beba 5 cedis me ba let's ni Ghana for
because only from 5
inti well, I know they say
what you need from my 5.
I know they one ho. But to say or see what the better 5. That is what the correct.
Or the fan 4 and I could do 17. Into one chassis back okra. In fairness thing I say, I said dollar number from now we make traders no neska koto munyama. All cons was na 4.5. Into what bay. O man number 5. We are the 5 account.
So you are
also the banya appeal. Also the back because I can't say I was back from my eye tete na se me awo kama ni dia
no
san waka che ya ma ya ti ase me me de san na me ti ase fa
ti ase 5
sa san ko da no so o mu first year university fees ne so no waka che se obo mu ma ko first year no for free enti first year no me you wrong say me bisa question say
no you have that right
waka che se kokoo bo ne so no me bo no abani sisi farmers no because the abani nya sisi ha no e wo so otimi ma farmers no 55 million enti what day no 55 million na dey ma wo mu ɛsɛ mo nya asɛm afi na wadi be bie wɔ ne bie bie wadi ne bie bie da hɔ ɛna watwa de no so ato paper so ɛna yɛn nyinaa so ne ɛkɔ free education wo so ba wo be sakra mu yɛte nneɛma mmienu one yɛsi free education wo wɔ early school no wo betua na Pempe College Opoku Wari Fransepem Adisado conference Achimota blah 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 all person of school there wo betua na wo mo call other schools na so be a half no betua na
man in the course of campaigning say Sanyama we are working for the
one thing I am one say wo kasa
yes
schools no dey almost early schools na kasa early schools na schools no na mabubu bi a kire no schools na you say schools high class schools no
da be na sa review ba
no on TV3 boys no has already tonight here so tepe wa boys me na no de ba we play Evans squad be now
me
was saying Ghana budget no entiment support to free SHS into one no the suggestion is say those students no and also no dey free
na some more time the finance minister has proposed bizarre that means that was the intention of the policy
neba yakani nyina abesi ne still ankoda no enjoy free SHS tambo enene wama ya tia say budget no entiment support to free SHS former finance minister if for nothing at all no Ghana sika sem onimu it will be catch you see ya in finance no know what they
so then in this case it means that they are not Kenoforia taken at a time as finance minister from that perspective no if we agree with Setekwa or your former finance minister then it means that they are not Setekwa Kenoforia taken as a finance minister na or not to him now he was right
the kind of say
you can say I mean we can have your we should allow such people
it was allowed some people to pay and then some people no they didn't pay some people no try some people no try and I still we insist to say I was say adiano we review what person review ben ya yenya review crop ye wo review crop no so question ye bisa na say enti ene ya nkodo ye bi wo fia o mo be ko school no wo mo ko ne sen o mo ba be to so saa ti say dey ye free no ana say bia changes bi kakra beba say be ya wo fo no so no o mo be boy mo ansa na enkoda na bi school aye legit wo say nyina ye timi hu bia me wo fancy for no mo ho so no say judge dey won wi judge dey school yes no say this
one never
never kana kana ma wo Lizzie e wo school ana ketwa no so e wo school nze si ano me ba aba behwe e kwa me fa so say aba no betua mankoda na me hu
say enkwara dey confirm say o me be school January right
January yes
say o me be before handing over officially
I know there some
o me be school
o me be school nti o say me home stand me stand me say me pe bibi nto ho ana say de na do yema me no eno ana e kwa na eti me busa so no ya me ni say aya bone kase bia what the make na say eti wo yi anu sa na wan kasa abo eti wo ni bawo am bi wa me ko kase awadi mi amoni awadi oni chamo di be bi obi ani because ade no waka consistently sa dia ba be kane ayenya hu say dia ade no e ko enti me sramo mama asem no de simple kra wo say ono kra no ba na no kwa asase e ka bi hu asem na say betting tax na ko me ba say man so ye fro na yes sir
I mean me hu communication here today
na sir ana o me ba me so me ba
me hu any communication
me ba sana mete no muti
but that cannot be
no ya to ba utie me ya to baby
o boys no
o transition mo bi wa idea bi sa mo mama ya che bro obi wa idea bi sa so mo so mbe ye free ho na se bia e be ye free ho okay ana make utie enti ye ye no bia na ka Nyankopon ya dom na president the last state of the nation no aside aboma my na free SHS no na ye twem aka ho na bibia ye kama because
momo last nana do
don't for you free wa na ka obi aye free
no free SHS
I said 50.6% of Ghanaians say mpe majority carries the vote What next?
Was free SHS your campaign your campaign message or your policy and
policy and me pacho. Who dey tia say me kan here. Me kan money bia.
No, but you can say over 50% of voters are control about say free SHS.
Good. How? Now na yes I say your policy. I buy policy.
No, but I didn't buy policy stage there. What they are called 2 elections.
I buy policy. I buy policy no. And I buy these policies when I'm there. Policy no there background no. This is for no people policy na be kan ne. Say ne papa. Umodi ane kra no. President say former president say and when come back when say aduane no. It was the man kora ne aduane papa. Edi. E was school. Obama prime minister o say nka makwa ni say aduane no o say no sika na e de bema buffer stock nkoda na aduane nim say and this for yakosa say e tamale maze sa nane ni nyina a wo mode aduane akọ now so maze say aduane ni nyina de kodia once me da say o maze say aduane ni nyina de kodia nkoda ni bie school a na aduane o mbedie no already no mama me ata say o diska no on fam friends say buffer stock for no bill o de ma headmaster no no akodwom no ato abalima no ato dokuno no ato gari no ato aponcha ka ho no de abesku no abenu amankoda na we so first no ho sa no ka che ponchi ebem o si no mato aponcha ka ho no mo bekuma makoda na we enti so ka we nyina wie me se we ma o me pacho ja me pacho so we ka so me bazan ka me ka so o person ye faithful pa to me na me pacho o ya voice no do ka so ni bi aboa because only voice na mama say all first can my teacher for no
that one is true I don't get to but this and never be out check on any problem I know the but appointing na say for na the
so voice no
that obe moving from or they see the Kabema headmaster from mine that one the obi no bet me deny there's no one bet me deny
pacho and I work as a make be mu a
appointing na me mente e
obet me aboa mai with all due respect enimu ameso yakọ me ma studio abio boma me enimu ameso dem ha me si abio
ma me nso me kasa
nteme so anyama okeka ka ho o me pacho anyama okeka ka ho no na atuatu aso no owi omumu ho amumu enti na nyefe it is all the abanima and the okeka ka ho ko dia ka tell Mr. President you are trying to say
thank you very much because me ba ho na ya hwe because na watwi ye ne Dr. Richard Makumba Dinko. Mo se de mo akire de ukọ nkran bi. Wankobi. Mokochi a Dr. Bawumia Wankobi. Ma so what the course say Asante region mo panachew na mo ba be mu niam ye nimum mo support say mo nyina dwe so mo ma biu.
Ayo.
2028 also ba me ba be busa ho asem because Dr. Richard Makumba se de mo ye no.
Sir John.
Na wako ba MPP
na
Sir John. Alanka ko am say onye Alanka ko Sir John almost onye
na mami ntira
almost onye bi. The point is say ahanum no se nchire so ma anya adwuma omo ye adwuma pa when I was in Tepa me ni hia wo ho ye campaign on so wo ho me ne se nchire se hia wo mankran so they ye float no omo so ye float e ma me no kura si hake ye omo ye adwuma. The point is that we were vigilant and a operation fee wani say we mu na no mu wie gum 1,500,000 must be that is the point
1 million oko 20 men establish say we
say abatu ya kire said ye ne kan no kure 1 million akrono kwa na krono no this time it won't happen anymore but the American say
Obama sa ne man mo kan sa but for evidence man court
eno na ema
establish anything
eno na ma ye ni da ho because oka so bi omo kwatiti gum 500,000 fa court ade wa kwatiti agum evidence wen eno ma ye ni da ho say ye ma kwan kura ma nkwa den enkwatiti engum na oka bibi about Tepa no oka bibi about Tepa
na me so de oka bibi about Tepa ni nyina ka ho bi constituencies as we speak enema enkoyi na sisi ya kasei na commission make efforts and come quality the results no share as we speak NDC akwa J injunction almost serve commission let me find out if say Oma serve commission no before commission be issue statement at so makoje e dey na call mu emasa decision omo arrive at normally call court, and what is the process I was here train I'm head of the legal directorate of the NDC Edoji Tamaklu, a lawyer in common no pay Yamana Kwabo Akoma 87.9 FM. The last time Oba Ashanti region I had him baby Obama wotia and I'm many din common or catch him say Asantimantem ha Oma Babe Yejuma, and they will show NPP how elections are won. Lawyer, good morning.
Good morning, Minia.
Now, upon there.
About the other room, but I won't permit to say.
Yamiadum, Yente Bonibia, and Opedibia, come on. My mama basso for my Juma, my year. If I make the last time I see our studio, now you didn't come up. Okay, say, Maba Ashanti region baby, Kisho say, move votes 30%, no. Mubet me a drew. That the results are by more cross that 30%, no cry 33%. Inti edisa yaboma baso for majuma maye.
Sabi nothing say inkumiya the sabio and you pape. No expectation, all right. But the abano, which means Yankupon in sabio waye. Na Yankupon I am in such a way that I say and taking the glory alone. And yeah, also only Obibia and share the glory now. I had Abano. No expectation, all right, but yes, you know, a boy arguing any NTS here. So now, look like this, as you said, you know, whereby commence without expectation. But Yankopon, I have drama and so I had am nti ye makes me aka enina na me say asida ewe Nyankopon adia.
I see.
So Abuai in the process. I hear for Abuai. But overall, Yankasa constituency, regional executives, national executives, in the UPI and Kakra, and so.
Right, but Mami Misa say you to say more secure injunction.
That the application for injunction in the two.
Okay. Yes, munya monsa nyankan.
87.9 Kumasi.
The return date earlier 20th December. By 20th day now, they are taking the application off.
So take us through the process. What does that mean? But I know does that halt process be is it to say commission yes. Say the cost yes. To take us through.
And because of that, you know, this Nankasa a halt say Saudi and America so Tesano police the promo. So, Electoral Commission, hello.
Me also pa.
Electoral Commission issue press release. Press release no, or issue from what do we call it? Somewhat or so in a choice press release. No. Now, said you, it appears the Electoral Commission, you know, almost having issues with memory loss. Excuse my language. I don't know how to put it better. Memory loss. There is an American memory loss. I have with me.
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
After the 2020 election, the Akoma agrees together with some of our MPs, call EC head office. Talk about that incident.
Yes. About Tachima Savana.
Good. Now, Yekoya side the Electoral Commission issued a statement. The heading: Response to the 1. The Electoral Commission stands by the presidential results declared by the chairperson and the returning officer. The results as declared are a true reflection of the collated results of the 16 regions. Now, the most instructive part. Hello.
The
most instructive part, and point number 13. Also, recollation can be done at all levels when requested before the declaration. What does it mean? Also, recollation can be done at all levels
87.9 Kumasi.
when requested before the declaration. However, once election results have been declared, a dissatisfied person cannot request for a recollation or recount of the results. The only course of action open to the person is to go to court. This is Electoral Commission 2020. Meanwhile, what has changed?
Not just say ye chemu uchemu dia betria. Say ye say obi be requested for recollation. See and san kan results if police station nyina mumu biwa. Na say nipa no betimi aye bra ye declare results no. Na emom say ye declare results no dia. Na so pese bibisa akoso. Gise okọ court. Ansa na court ahye. Say yen sign enkan and I yanka figures no emumu biu.
That is what it is. This is a statement that the Electoral Commission issued in response to the minority
87.9 Kumasi.
for recollation in respect of teaching and staff. Yeah.
But lawyer, if the okay said okay ye chechi mu no, does that mean say lawyer na me can say so as we speak per more data mo won, how many of sa constituencies here ye kan and ye declare more results are yes a recollate bill?
North, south, west, or so.
Akoma FM 7.9 Kumasi.
I think
Obuasi East.
Exactly. The returning officer declared in front of everybody. Have you not seen the video?
Obuasi East pen me who North Southwest. Man cross the me who.
Yes, I'm saying sir. You let's take it for the sake of argument, sir. Obuasi. You see the returning officer raise the NDC candidate stand. Is that not a declaration?
That is it.
So the letter I have referenced the response from the Electoral Commission to the NDC then caucus in Parliament. What did they say? Okay, before declaration, you can ask for recollation. But immediately after declaration, there cannot be recollation. There can't even be a recount. It's in the NC statement. What has changed? What has changed? What? Is not the same principle? John. Is not the same principle? But because today it is the NPP and the opposition fighting. This is why we have always said, Akufo-Addo populating the Electoral Commission with partisan people is not good for our democracy. They can't even reason well. They can't even reason well. We have forgotten. 2020, barely 4 years ago, Assembly. What is written is written. One watch rule. In law, there's a saying that nothing convicts a man faster than his own word.
Akoma FM.
The woman said, "Every Juma crossing the beer." One watch rule. So recollation can be done prior to declaration. After declaration, there cannot be.
Now, based on that, Anya December allow commission to go ahead with a human person.
But how are they going to do that? My minister chairman yesterday did a press conference. He did a press conference.
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
And specifically spoke about these issues.
Right. Lawyer Mami Njawe na every premier bekasa. That's a power for that clarity. Mami
I want to personally thank you. And my back Kumasi, you didn't host only me, you hosted very leading members of the party. You asked the right questions, you gave the right response. You just have to do Asanteman Ache Odo Shonko Ediama NDC Amanyoku. Empire Army Eboame say the best Sebi MPP base me aye and Asanteman this time maximum 65. We cried the minimum almost 67. Only 55. They are yet in excess of 30. Okaya, Osei Mensa Bushi, Honorable Kadibi. She said, this year, 30%.
FM 87.9 Kumasi.
Should forget about the election. We work seriously towards that.
Right. Thank you very much, Lawyer Edujitama Klu. And Yanina didn't come on until that is and also idea. Yeah. I don't know. So my uncle anyway.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, share.
Now
Gusua.
Oba no nante Oba zone a half zone yanene nante ho no.
Na mo half no na chapade course so a half
step say na me wo ho. Na Ovakosichi Kasano Tepa Meno I was assigned to Tepa.
On the day of election?
No, for before elections.
Okay.
For almost 6 months. Neho Tepa Edijama Mankranso Mwabiaja North and South Kwangoma Mankranso Ohona Yasane Yetu Mtehone Yejuma Anti Tepa me DSC no enyame nwanwa. Mene ye honorable Edusei when it comes to security and so men na me down ye nante menkase the 47 constituencies the worst ever EC official ye meet ye Tepa EC madam no. I am telling you
before the election.
Do you
knew about the conduct?
Were ye very arrogant, disrespectful?
No.
I'm telling you. Let me tell you something.
These are strong words.
I will never 77 predators. I mean, when you to be frank with you, I am telling you, I have encountered her for 3 consecutive times. Were you arrogant, disrespectful, and or what the heart, like I said, the heart is 99.9% MPP. Because you nante 47 constituencies. What we did was that because of elections, a normal is senior, I don't know. Until there was a team, Honorable Edusei Edanoa, Mensume Kahubi. Ye call electoral officers, no election like district election directors, electoral directors, no. The EC directors say Kokudua, ye no more in your encounter, it's nase. Near catch almost say, Jumedia diabaha, and ne say. Ye name say a babetwaba mostly yana the EC directors and as the POs no presiding officers no omo mine the polling stations no edum pempen so be yana omo nte emrana se. And we wanted to know say is it true say EC do mako true train nana sabi ombe hu normal es omo ye because omo de normal edien e ma madam ka say no I'm coming me de say me use me time na dey explain way I will do that.
Okay.
Emma omo yes answer na be for as PO no wo ko training ni ade eti emomo ti asese so hwe mra ne mu a emra no state clearly say like the polling agent no omo be a reasonable distance away from where the PO is. Na ye can reasonable distance no na PO ni bia say obe kokotena about 20 meters away. On tishi na agent ni na efru ho no mokọ echi ntia ma omo ti ase say this time round no the reasonable distance no e kire en say sebe ya say mfidie no a ye di ye adwuma no wo as agent you are part of the electoral process entino wo no o ka ho bi na mo nyina mo ye adwuma no entino reasonable distance no should be say obi ba beto aba na so de say si machine no say verify na ye verified the agent should know say really the person has been verified. Aside that, so whatever that is going on the PC, baby or tibia so timu na onhu nipa no oyi nipa no a so no so the friends saying the list of polling amount for kwakoto aba voters no or hwe nipa nanim etimu sampa say nipa no na officer no eyi no or kwakoto aba. All these things you cannot do it about 10 feet away from whatever 80 ye we nyina we no ye wi ane akọ police for ho ye kọ police for nso ane ama police for atase say at the end of the day easy for mra say in terms say ye police ni officer na so kọ ye coalition center polling station ho no mo a or ye adwuma under the EC officer, that is the PO, the presiding officer sana ye for no eka. It is a police ni bia no ebe asane no so onko police station no the PO ni beka no eno eden odiso emra no so enkyeresa if you say the peace officer no wo ho no emra mu ba the constitution no ono ni de ne say obebo Ghana japade ho ban no obo Ghana ho ban no ye emra ne say de say na efata etini e kasa nti it doesn't mean say easy emra no mo kasa se police for no ba hon ma omo ye I work omo ye adwuma under the PO so no na chese omo official duties no de omo to achena na se ko ba ne sa dia
Obama adia na wo meba muamena ya
meba
so ye arrogant.
Just be patient me person me explain be na hu what I'm talking about then ye me time na me use mpacho eti my press for na press for say there be the omo original duty no they don't leave it eti say ebia bibi koso na nya they have the right to tell the PO say there be ebia papa yo gina honmi o say nipa 1+1 2 also PO say 1+1 3 agent no say there be 1+1 3 2 chencha wo PO no so say 3 the ombo say no afre police officer police agent or hame please take him fa no call or hame dodo say ko ban say enam say except police
will have
exactly
to protect them
because
you already alarm say nipa na wo ho no
I mean also this time round ye ma police for no ehu ye no police for no nante ye di police ye mom hu adwuma but first no na because they are working under the instructions of the POs omu ye adwuma under the instruction of the presiding officer. The moment a presiding officer na be kasa no answer na boni afre reinforcement oba ye musa no hwe ni atam ne edeko it ye man ti assess eno no enya adwuma because in case bibi say police no the original duty a or police me bia man na so exercise so ka say PO yes musa ha mumra ne say me ye adwuma under you but the work say 1+1 ye 3 no entisa the young man ka say 1+1 ye 2 no sa na tie ntie fa no a enye ye into or PBB or penny right ehu no he that is it first one so na entisa wo ye ya na atam ye man mpo nkasa enkyeremu but when we went run the 47 constituencies are honorable this idea me call run ye ma process for ni na ti so omo original duty no enye omo ntimi koje no ntontwe no polling station ho no man kase omo ye adwuma under the polling the POs into the PO ne beka no ene ye adwuma na yes an ye koye tepa divisional command ye ko ho no na registration mu no o hwa na eno masisi na time na ye ye check enkrata mu transfer any ade ye we no problem esi whatever myself Bachamfo honorable Bachamfo and the executives of the Tepa constituency Emma ye de Asante region police commander ebe kan meeting no bi na be bia me chair no ho ye me ngongo woman no ho ye me ngongo ye no time a police for ne tena so no problem e ban no omoma ye ni omoma ne kasai ekoba ne sen we say we be transfer akose nipa free ha we see senti entokwa eba ho omo friend kan bibia che no
before asem now
before that is 2 months before the elections before 2 months before the elections yes awie no ehwana police ni busa e ma ne kan asem ya kura ne yes o kan asem no behwe woman yi ena police ni ye ba no constituency executives no ehwana police ni ka say there be work one asem ma ono so nya den enkan asem enti BBC na police ni busa ne say de abema yi kan unimu bi okache police onim ho omusa no na de via o je no mo na ma police ni ka chance madam wona ye EC boss e wa ha de via no ma wakoma esiti no nti assuming say political parties be no problem no more officer how are you going to handle it
okay
then yes akọ no ho no I am telling you say yes akọ no say ne kwa committee ye no no board say ye gina fa akuse ma men sorry ye gina back
o that chance
for 20 good minutes also o twu nkonya akodan ba ko mo ebibi 20 minutes ne gina ho I am telling you okọ no aba okọ onimu pese sebi nipa aba ne nchen enti o ma yes
by that the conduct now
the conduct no
okay
yes every dem one no
should that I don't know my whole quite say
oh yeah very arrogant and who that she is one of the now even yeah ka say on say time where to aba no a ye coalition only what happened oh who say hwe de obeye biara nyankopon e ma ho kwan aboa oh who say NDC efa aba na wie no on making sa call to the parliamentary candidate omo ba 10% ho ebe toto etuo okache ni pin say no my
candidate bay
needing this man the Ajimai is it Ajimai
Ajimai Prempe
Ajimai Prempe
NPP
PC I am telling you on the catcher no and
so you are saying that to here
Prempe me ka some cho John me ka some to on the floor no onim say me no ka say onim say na Ajimai Prempe no I am telling you frankly speaking the message I want woman no ekasa on say na Ajimai Prempe to be frank with you
I've seen that message
to be frank with
you cannot authenticate that message
and no my me can tell me
say cannot me can dey wo kana
yeah you got to send the girlfriend no
Obama na binya
you got to send the girlfriend no yeah identify
dey wo kana
me say woman
message amema hu bi
woman no me say the woman the woman on some fata EC boss in any of the constituencies the woman is arrogant disrespectful member of the MPP
me da say
only can say EC e man ye adwuma wo bebia because onye nipa se body asumdie ba enti dia ba wotepai enye mi won wada enni se na nka amanfo kro di woman na chianka de be so okwa west
me da say Obama thank you very much thank you very much James started with Facebook page or say even yesterday I won a bet MBB took 10%. You should stop lying. They haven't learned their lessons. It's a shame. But yes, of Agosichi, this is tax that went through Parliament.
I don't know. So but what's it? Is it a ban of the year for betting tax in the
what is it? Where you know, say they what did you?
And so see it. Not just ye, and I
cannot credit.
No credit, sir. So what's it? Not a book of Parliament answer. It's a moment of Parliament in the that is not true. Abandon this is in this way, you let me know for I know so. I make us gone through. Maybe I'm also okay, someone was a baby. Let's see, abandon so obey you let me know for obey you let me know for Obama, Obama to me. My correct Obama is that. Obama, name person. Obama, name person. Na no say krase. Obama men kasasa. Yes, fine. Ntino. O women to me kasasa. What I say, na women to me kasasa. Obama pacho menko.
Obama go diche yenko.
What no say? Okase na Ajimai na beti tutu na obwa. No kwa biam. Sa tutu amodi achiro. Odi atuno mututumudi achew na obi a watututuo no ana onu ankasa ko ne fi akose kaisi o onu ankasa ko bie ne warehouse ama atwe nema ana mani bi o wa yenka
what I say say wo na wo dwumade no wo na wo
declare
wo bobo ahode aba
omo nyina no na no na kwesiba mbusa no say yes omo executives oni mo but okay. Say there are a lot of things
yeah what the make can no say what me accuse obi wo ba wo ni nyina so bia wo say wo accuse obi a utie wo ka say wo ma na ye bibi article 10 minutes wo timi nchi ade awaye say me ko ho ma me gina ho ejo obi ma gina ho no awaye arrogant obi ma gina ho ye ko offices bia ye nyina ho na wo so ya say na no so je say ya be ka no ha e say ni pedi poto say me ko ye na wo say ye ma kola nkasa you know that makes the person arrogant please wo mi anya sa ade ma ade ni ehu e ade ma ade ni ehu ye and this for you mo ye bo mo tem you so obi bia wo te ready way a Obama te dem ha e ka say na na ajima e na asoma se ye nkotututu no no kro bia nim tama panyifo hia ye na na fa wo mu panyifo ne ade nyina ehia wa hemfi enkomo e course wo no ye nyina ye te asase me ye te se wo mu koye collection wo te pa secondary school and ko wi ase no wo mu twaja tunu e wo ho enti school for no ya mo ma bafie enti ne mani bi Obama ade na enya no ye pese wo no wo ko ndan wo se ade ne nya papa enti what is your mamu ma ko no bafie o mu mamu bafie yo mu amakwan akoda wo school wo mu bafie ade na wonye so
omu twaja but
ade me kase
boy video si bia mai
yeah paper ye kwa kan no ade na wonye paper ko betimi akan o park so say what gentleman what twaja to papers no I don't know
I'm saying that yes ballot papers
no
ejat omu oyes
papers no gu
omu twaja to yes
no gu fa
e wo Tepasinia high school
I find na gu I find no say papers no
I Tepasinia high school
I find here o ko fa classroom na so mo che banda so na so mo se we o se we na in any case no you say paper o ko say paper na already obi akuta the pink sheet obi akuta the pink sheet e ti ko se no oba mama nya sa she abibia ya kase wo mu ye o mu so sa nkoda ne so no e be bo mu so because you cannot satisfy them they are going to bring it to you and then basa na o mu ye no we should say the best for you no o mu de baba so e ga Ghana ha ne wo Ghana ha say ne wo ene ya ti say America for na show Osama bin Laden ebi ye no di tro na kwa America for so e ti mo de mu tse ho na nkoda ne ma basa o mu ye no mu nko so mo mu nya nyama bia enso ni na mo ntra won ka se na wenum na beye na wenum na beye paper wo kwese na eden ya ye election na wo police stations obi a wo police station paper no kra no nya bi eye ehun ya kwa wo police station and the normal sequence boxes no kwa wo de pede unless of course bi obi aye bibi ni aka se bia mo me san ka bi o ye ti ni aka ka no si wo no mo kwese ne ka wo se aka tell say nipa no ono na kwese ne ka is that what you are telling me say no na pempe no onu na akwa se ne ka adeba de kwa ne titi ni sei adeba de ne titi ni sei adeba ni bi wa mfata so obi a wa bia wa ba ba mu pen a wo se aba ba mu na de we ko so na de wo support esa ke ka we say de chemo eti me de me se mo ba Ghana fo mu nyina mo ni na ho na fe yenhwe na de to so me no no se ba bi bia ne ma ne ko so a enyi nyina no e yan busy for na ko so sa trouble no ba bi bia wọ́n ní ẹ̀bí na ka bíbí ẹ̀ ẹ̀bẹ̀ ní sẹ̀ obi awẹ́ ni no de wọ́n ní ẹ̀yẹ no na ẹ̀yẹ basabasa bó ṣe wúṣẹ́ wọn mu a wọ́n mu kọ́ tètè ẹ̀yẹ ma wẹ̀ nyina ẹ̀ndí zi fọ́ na ẹ̀tútù gbogbo ẹ̀yẹ ẹ̀ndí zi fọ́ na ẹ̀tútù gbogbo ní sẹ́ ẹ̀nẹ́ma no is it not the same as these people ẹ̀dí wọ́n yẹ ti ní kàn kọ́ for once yẹ fẹ́ sí full stop ẹ̀ ní obi akọ yẹ npp nínú ọ̀nà wọn kásá akọ sí ni ká ní wọ́n sẹ́ akọ tètè ní process ẹ̀dí mi dẹ̀ mẹ́sẹ̀ Ghana fọ́ mu mọ́ mọ́ nínú àwọn sẹ́sẹ́ àbá no yàtọ̀ awie de wasi ya kan bia no maka ewe omo mbeko parliament omo mbeko omo mbeko friends president no wo hu no sese no adema e kan no se ade no aban no se eya emeye no ko fade abreye no ko fade no famra na ye hu difference no se difference no papa se de wo ho ade ye kana po ye nyina everything no it is the question to go through what I say makoma se ko bo nhwe ni na o to bo bom wey say oya AC officer what it means in say say you should o say dia bansika san koto ko seho abansika no ne yesa abese no yesi e wo yesi policy commission ko fu ya kosisa computers o nyina de ko for no reason warehouse ya ko buani for no reason what is this
what
is this
Adena Ngasa burning took place outside
What has no matter what to is it the right thing to be done?
But was he? Yeah, I'm say establish BB.
Well, establish
my condemn is adi we.
And I make us say John. Are you right say we be say no? No. In the on campus. As students
it's not right. It's not right.
It is not right. They are not for their well being and once and you. Eh? You did the can send calculate you bet me waka. Let me the idea make a check Ghana for some moment when in a hole. Now more starting follow questions no. And then I was to obey no. My I don't hear because Ghana for no see they are bad with your mom pedia. Not the whole baba yama. None of us say any bizarre questions. They say, what are you saying? Could I could be say 24 hour no and then mutumuso 24 hour no kwa be na be fa so aboa no mutumuso ha na watch him na mutumuso ni na wati na class no no so kwa yem na kwa 12 so we no ye na hu what I say bana no say nke ebisa question no ya say ebi ko 8 hours sika krona no ni beje for adwuma no ana say ye beje chem because about sika wo nya no say ye bi no almost about 80% and the two workers ka
na time
if you go for fraba
time na mo ye campaign one
say
model na see ya na
model no kan say won cheche mu say what you say anu achim one kan say what do journalist ya be host for all this time what do you mean chem and you know that
I am a policy
I know but say now the woman fears it policy on what do you mean chem what was what chem
and
I don't think I do tell you
Obama na so chem
okay me ba jo na ba be ya ka say abunya compose e dey no chem utie me me ba jo tie me o abia na wo dey eba no wo we journalist no o ya me di ho ya
adentia
me di ho ya o chese se me ni Obama ba betra na se me kwasi che me ka bibi that's Obama so ka bibi a ayo duty
yes
as the whole so ka say akwasi asem ya wo ka dia kwasi asem ya da Obama asem na wo ka dia say na wo je na wo mu ka say wo ntimi je obi na be che mu a na je tembia no be be ka no e no be che
na
be ka no me na o me pato teme so
are you saying that because Obama the bit much saying o person just say and you guys can mechanism
yes me say was so timothy ase
your policy I have the right
what policy aba also timothy ase policy dey o ba ko free senior high school I know issue of finances say kwa me ba say ya buza mahama say your friend say 24 hour economy no e be cost to say ya o si won fa abobi anto so BBC me ji say what
yeah
o si abobi amaso after buza no say ntikwa be na be fa so implement na o si afre no ko fa plan no kwa e dey aba what is the mechanism enti wonu na kasa ache obi a wonu wo say e policy a wo betimi acheche mu no Obama na nkasa won tiase Mahama na nkasa tiase obi a tiase wo Ghana ase ba Obama o ma me nkasa kaka wakasa sa Obama
ye ba be mu ebe ye policy
na
be fa so
na mani nkasa utie akoya obefa so aye no policy ni de ye chemu se America se si ya no akoya bia wo pese wo school tertiary level tie policy ni bi o tertiary level no first no na nka wokọ no akofa wofa of Obama una wo select it of Obama be ye be guarantee mame nyesa na netia ana aba ne de policy abase se no unya guarantee o wo dia unya no ya Ghana card for Ghana card no apply wo apply a no amount sa sika no bi na de akotwa wo school so ana Obama so ka twa se yen kwa chire yen kwa tama ye kwa free wo fa no mba no mu ba be ye o guarantee emaye sana wo ka chesese enti sana wo ka chesese o wuteme
me ba first one no almost be free a first a stress free policy no me say can one number 2 also with that approach
with that policy is it going to be on the patrol Sudan no is it going to be with the Ghana card or going to be with Wafabrabe guarantee money? I only want the question answer. What I say? I only want an answer because the money be a you the ma and ya for no I want say wo obi e ho a no family obi anya abayuma dan wakonya senate enti ya kasa senator agese okọ ekrobi mu anase okọ efie bi mu ekobisa papa bi a ne maame nim na ne papa nim no say omra na onfa ne senate no e guarantee ma no ana me bisa question ne say the more catching could say first year be free na second year wa basa system no
omu a omwa ko form of na say Ghana card
ama Ghana card asem we enye
the first one was no question First one was a statement that was say on person a cycle.
Exactly. I want to person equal. I want to person equal. Because I know when you person equal. Ghana card no for so be any so. Am I? What did the make can say? If you are there back also make catch Ghana for you and say, "Mama money now." No one tells say policies are working no. And your friend here can say you are calling kwa kwa junu be a bill. Mama me dada no more excuse. The workers will beat me aye no. We are my share. Ni dabi ni ya Ghana ni. Ni pato. Ni ya Ghana ni. Uteme. Ni ya Ghana ni. Ejedo na media Obama. Abibia MPP time no. No nya kwa bisa question.
No ya Ghana ni. Is it the
Abia na me betana ni bisa question dia we say me nya Ghana ni na me nkasa. Ma me nkasa. Ansema me kan ni say. Oh dabi. Dabi. Anya bone. Bone de so obi obebo mpa say bone si na obebo bi ana meboa. Na me mu no waka che say ade no nya papa. Na oba be ni ye. Enti no ekwan afa so ye ni ye so nka. I was say ye odeko ase.
Ba kwasi every sabe couple say.
Na wo try no ye ni.
January no adwuma no da so a
exactly adwuma no wa ho e so so ye adwuma anya de ye jai adwuma bia ye bia bia wo sesie na wo krata nyina wo se etimi ye ama bibia ye kama ye guso ye na de ye jai bibia ye guso ye yes
we cross betting bopa betting taxi see ya me adwuma 16th but there will not be opportunity for you to lay it.
That is the point.
Yes, muntimi lay into crowd and muntimi. Yes, I did Cabro man come here with my crantem. Bet me up a single free.
First one the opportunity and the
aha. And you also wabi. Onkaza.
Yes, ye be. I'm telling you say. Your staff remember betting tax, bola tax. That news whatever see ye be. I was here, baby. But you need to from one way you free education account. Why don't them can I free education, free education. Free education. Ideas and okay. Young Chamuda. San Wadra, your education. Share. I didn't come a present. Mama, come.
Amalima, and I say upon Jenam. Then I be a quantity baby jollof and I saw me baby fried rice. And I will baby enjoy. I won't share. No, you want you was enjoy. Say I was say
last thing na me busa na yeah mama afrefo abamubi. And it's some party no dey na moye.
Yeah then say.
Some say we are going to regroup. We are going to form a strong whatever to come back stronger.
Yes.
And then busa say e dey na moye because ade o lose some lucy. Che say obi adwene ho a. We so kra no say won tiase.
Oh, you know, not just obi person or group no yeah or so be boss Germany how he is going to do it. Assignment I would have to know.
Go say so now no adwuma wo house moye.
And make us say adwuma wo was here. I was here by your show me the ball. Because I was a John.
I didn't tell Mulusu here.
What's it?
I didn't tell Mulusu.
So gonna phone away with some.
Baby who come
to Ababako.
Who come represent the party.
Yeah.
DNT
to Abawan. What was saying?
Bako.
And the debate in one to Obama MPP.
Now they have you know some man to Obama MPP.
Yeah, no, the person always say. How do you know? They don't know secret term. What I say? I don't know what you say. Yeah, they make catch on say.
This is your party.
Yes, I will miss some question.
No, maybe
they make catch on say. Who will reason to go to Aba? I was for who are to Obama. I was young. Who will be a to Abamano?
MPP party.
What I say? Who will reason? And our reason I know. I know.
Obi our reason the better now.
Until they be no some question.
Just all represent the party no.
No represent the party.
That was this platform.
But Obi a ko ye bia on the reason or the to Aba.
Until the end now one man to Aba.
Na ni pa no to Aba. Me ko bi so Obi a de one to Aba.
Until munim de ntem no
see. Ka to say we to Aba wie.
Omo so ade o.
Bisa Obama. Say to Aba wie a Olusu ye no ye den. He went back home. Gather his people, assess no or can panabum, no assess it. Now if you work step forward. Sunny idea grono. Eba ye nanka government and changing hands da. Eka we was say your mama. But we do about 1.6 almost 1.6
I know she
6.7 million.
Another when or when pen yeah. Obedi akonya ne so but now time more winning with almost 1 million votes
900 900,000.
Na kwasi haya ya two almost 1 million vote. Because mo come because over 1 million votes.
Yes.
But they pardon because it be a figures no more around it be a figures. And as I say, more report 1.6 million and over.
And what next? And then
And then
I'm just saying what next? What next?
Ghana for rejected your mama or maybe
what next?
1 million.
Na dem na mo ka che wo ka che say Asante region 2020 was be 1.5 million. When you know this will not happen when
wasaya sajiju seats in the region.
Yeah, and I make say e bin see Ghana hada.
Me say tepa ye giwie yo. Ye count ye na wi afi na easy madam start your course. Tepa ye giwie o mo count na say aduma na wi support.
The point me say the next step no any saying
Ghana for reject
you are too about you. The next step no any saying the oba no o meye dey mo pen fama mo simple.
But we are able to give this government that.
That's all more parliament. It's parliamentarians so.
Now what crowns so.
But it's be any parliament. And today maybe. What questions there? Yes. Anti ma obi anko parliament.
Me ka so obi anko parliament. Quorum me for me any problem. Numbers to take a decision. To test.
Yeah, the aduma na ma say. Enti kona koye
mwam wae kra
ya mwam enti mo bua mo ho mo koye
mwam wae
kona koye wa bua mo ho mo koye ya di bibia mo se wunya skizo se wunya skizo ano na bua bua wona ko ka che mahama no no mo fa dwene se wunya skizo wo parliament ho wo president ho wo yi de wa bu benya bia wanya ho ya de power na ma ho enti no wunya skizo so be ba ka che sa fe na wade me bia ni. Yes, I'm here. Yama 180 something. Fakoye Juma.
Obama.
There is no excuse.
There is no excuse.
No excuse.
Wodi ababe du sam pempesu yi no. Yesu ekire ne se ne nimdie nu no. Omwaye.
No.
Na de ebe ye no ye emfamwa guarantee we continue calling him assistant.
No for mama focus area na ye je ho kwan. Mama focus kakra 0322498035 0243114497. Oba no edin tintem de ambacho yasem wonti kama man am come on ye de. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Sir.
Simon Congo.
That found Obama, that never say you better. Now, a man in the black will constitute. Now, Sano, here. And let my first and Katie, and most of the money for day and a market do anything. And the country Ghana for the Ghana for and Mompire and Papa John Jamal Mahmoud and this executive union and something they are putting a film anti-Congress. I'm taking the movement that to market. Let it take a perfume so there. We are about the union after purpose.
Simon, hello, good morning.
Morning, Sir.
Yes, sir.
My dear friend, because I feel so
Atampacho Mamintio.
Yeah, I'm putting on to the board. Now, we are too much out of the Kasa. Yeah, don't buy the mama can on the name. So, if you don't know why, you're doing it for and you want that computer to you. Why did you put only down into the Kasa? You know them. Bye bye.
Medase, man Kasampamicho. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Oliver.
Yes, Alaj
Matthew. A big people. Amicia, at a prison, Papa, Papa, the police, as I said, Papa, what's in this one? You tell me, you can come and cry, it's a bishop of land, let them out. I don't have been there with the show. You can take me, send me one, send like I'll see you can't tell us. They did the full church, that's all, I did the full, and you put it about the coming to Tabari. I can't go, you could do me, just to your hand. What's a blast, what's a
let us say hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I've been again because I can't get now.
I do meet you, Minia.
But I will be going to be questions again. A moment you say, or Mika, I also got a woman to happen. But then tell me, it's the same as you. to Obama and to Macabrani Cosmetic gold bad the Ghana for the a Ghana for the music and I don't put you on as a robot of here. Next, I won't call it. I am Rasa the mom said I point back on my turn to over to
Mate Medase.
87.
All right, but money.
Hello, Adama Food idea.
I mean, Tiwa.
The mechanic MPC for Uncle Bob and on my now, and some baby and I
say hello. Unfortunately, that also hello. Wait me about now. 322498035 0243114497. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Sir John.
Yes, sir.
Captain Bengoni.
Captain.
Yes, sir.
But you're Pumboko, dear.
You be able to and kind of Mangana for that. MPP, you know, where every or your fire, so no credit on kind of credit. Oh, what the country says, I'm to the ability. Don't start the cat I can use you. Yeah, again. If you can not away, I'm a farm with the Bombay. We got an ending to you. But the kind of question is there. Why is it to know? The country Mahama class there. So I'm at our money and catch us to from you to the there. The 12 and a mile, we are telling you, Mama Haman change.
That's it, Captain. Thank you very much. Good morning. Hi, Solo. Champion. Solo. What day? Hey, what to we uncle?
I'm not a baby of my first year and come out at the end of the another baby and my and Casaka. I don't know because I was oh, I'm the other power to I don't know because I want to try to the phone. I got a other person. One of those the whole Ghana. Wọ́n tún ọ̀gbọ́n yẹn tí wọ́n mú lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ oní classmates ètò yẹn ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn Muhammad fún oní classmates ètò yẹn fún ọmọ mú ọmọ ọmọ gbọ́dọ̀ yẹn sílẹ̀ ní ọ̀gbẹ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni àṣìṣe ló ń fi wẹ̀ ní àfihàn ní hello good morning. Yes sir.
Bàbá ẹ̀kọ́ mi sọ́jọ́.
Mami ń tí ó wà mí ní àwọn.
Mami ń ṣe ọ̀tá Ramisa Obama Ramisa owó náà Obama pàpàpà Ramisa lè rí ìfẹsẹ̀ máa ń kọ́. Sọ́jọ́ bàbá fún pípì Ramisa rẹ̀ pàà. Ẹgbẹ́ mi ní India nìkan ní pípì rẹ̀ ní ìfẹsẹ̀ ìfẹsẹ̀ náà kọ́kẹ́ mi. Náà ayé lọ ìfẹsẹ̀ máa ń kọ́ ó yẹ kí ebi bọ̀s. Yẹ́pẹ́ yẹ́ kí ẹ tó ọwọ́ fún mi hàn máa kọ́ sí ní ní bẹ́ẹ̀ sáà wọ́ọ̀kì. Kọ́sẹ̀ kọ́ tó tó wọ́n kọ́ Kemamo sabe bem, kemamo ele sabe bem, e ele já tudo. Eu fiz para comprar. Como foi feito a sua custo. Ela não, ela pode ganhar da mão ba. O vai ter o direito. Concession. Que tudo é. Sabe isso, sabe não é about no. Kemamo o foi. Foi uma coisa. Ele aí sabe que daí ele sabe que
Medase, what's the old coming now? Onkoi. Hello, good morning.
Abani Martinez.
Hello, so.
Hamza,
Hamza, Onkoi.
Let me show up before we are finishing the legacy. Chairman 1, how do I say chairman? Nah, never one can of now me talk with chairs of the fireman. Now, the air catcher is million events of the only we didn't know what cover chatting. Although I'm 100%. Opposition to 100% the 90
no, I don't know, sir.
Now, opposition, and one more day, not going to TV, anybody who can say, we know we have to plan a cool more opposition. Now, we know what I'm saying. We are catching a position, the woman will study you, or study your calculation. I could try to go look at them and they didn't give it to you.
Meda Siminia Hamza, more of some man on some candidate. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Sir John.
Yes, sir.
I'm Nicasefi at Mango, that's Stephen.
Stephen Mamintio.
Yeah, no Obama, Abasan paper. Na, yes, I'm boy, Papa, His Excellency John Ramon, Mama, Abaso. The same and Concession, the man said, among the living for na any power of arrogance say the constituency one more work asano ya no na no kasa o radio so o mo ba o mo fa Ghana so nya hwe o mo kasa o tu no so e ni ti no video ni Ghana ha e to mo ko sina enyoma papa e de na aban na o ti se ku fa de e kan di a yin ti e Ghana fo ko ni ni ti mo ka di a e ni ti o ba di si di atam e ko ko sina se ni fa ti mo no fa ni
Martin
Ghana man no ase pa.
Yo, me that say. All right. Hello, good morning.
Kwayo 87.9
Next time. Ejuma that say. What consider na kwa there so concession there Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kra consider that ntino one why say un consider
I want to just mama. You say, Papa, you say, now, I'm Papa. You say, you don't let you. You say, that can you Nampa saying, I said, the man is doing that. So the phone makes you see. So the phone makes you see. So that's why I want to you are listening to Papa. They can bring us to my mother.
When I say, 2 cities, a man for pet, because it was 1, Mufamra 1 city. But I wouldn't be a castle.
But we don't know the Kamazama, Kumata.
Minia, Mitiopa.
I'm a tongue catcher.
Oh, no, Minia. I'm a tongue catcher.
You were talking to me.
I see. Any Akoma.
Oh, maybe just as I don't.
Young Queenie.
Let me cast a banana and came from most of the Kaka. Ghana for education. That the Ghana for Abana, a Ghana versus NPP to Abano, and young business NPP. So, when you saw me effectively, the answer Ghana for education in the but my hand time on my and young Sardin, 9% free or so. No question, I don't understand about. You tell me that will be
Meda Similia, my main far way probably me are my father last caller. To wait my friend 0243114497. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Abuaso.
Abuaso.
Abuaso. Actually, IMF, airport, I was going
may I say this will be my last caller, but you didn't say Casafre. May I say, we don't know something because of Mahami. Official Mahami.
Project part, look at that penalty, if you know, see a film. Now, because they look at a 50% channel, both north and south. Look at what Dani. Papa Kofiano. People did the name of your friends, I'm not a queer person, when they become now, quite J or quite Edgar. Because he's a brother, partly, Minister, up to date. What kind of question is that? Ada people home see you come here as money and ada weekly extra Bombay but no t-shirt man the plan see you can some adam assessment like you have no possible what man to try can't you want to say credit you do part you know I got to say we Christian what you Christian the Ukraine be ya because it's an Ukraine country and I will see Akoma.
Me da se pa kra ma me na wase mpacho yentwa birthdays ni free na yentwa birthdays free na yen sorry me we am come for kwasiche ho na ya hwe mpacho na ye Sabatina Ajimai Manu Oko school Shidium MA Basic School and when you're 11 years. Happy birthday to you. Sabatina Ajimai Manu. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday to you. We say a special one ekode amount. All right, we Evans. Yes, Evans and Eweshe Sabathina Ajimamenu Oko School or Shidium MA Basic School. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Now the last one, there's one on the good. Okay, happy birthday to Abigail Pogbo. Oye Gary and Beans seller Ewa Asafo labor premises. I say the whole Kumasi best Gary and Beans joint in Kruma. I don't know. Hey, Yamin Shop, happy birthday to you. We're free. Unia Bema Nanenchu Bosi Alcohol. I just say Asafo labor Gary and Beans, Papa Abigail. And then Udu birthday. Happy birthday to you. I'll say may God bless you and continue to show you mercies. That is that. More message by Emerson Kemene. I'll say because it's worry poto Batusa Uguswa Kandi Edo co-position. Edo co-position. Obey Richmond so can same thing. Adjudicate so sa no work kwasi. Obed Amwa so sa no kan. Ena meba ena Esther Champon. Musa Abattoir say the ohono the sia na sie and afi James Tetten so kwasi o se sa no o mate no 10% nra nti onim de ntia ma o kan se kwasi mama 1 minute just a minute that would be
I don't know say
na penny of free we you know what in asem no
o se say
of free wo offense no
o se say
o se wo mo ye mpanimfo a wo mo do mo papa no mo de wo mo kuku sika na fund party no njomunim no kra na wo mu no mo se mba ka kire mo no kata no kra so no force party no mo nka nchom so mo se mo betena ho sa ma no kra na ko hinta na for
no kra na no aka kire I didn't say it's simple
okay
because we be one no kra we be on kra na waka and I was so there I just adakem and there asamuti asese ye adwuma no with or without power no still with the elephant osunu no na yesom no osunu na eko no na de ne adwuma e ya ditum say lusu no no adwuma dia ye die no betimi aka without any doubt say ye dijuma so aga na for no so any wo no no free ya was kwasi te kasa no de na kasa no beti say kwan ya mo fa so Obama no kasa ya be kan no obete ya di jabe so moto ama de ade o mbeke ka te nya o maye e bo mo nyene ho so obi ba be mia na no ma contractor ko ma se ya peja beti ya de ope bibi bi o ka ye bia no ya be hwehwe ni age dollar no ye 25 cedis o mo nyane ntem na be ko no mra 1 ano ni hwehwe after 78 no wo mo message agana no me hwehwe that is the thing
thank you thank you Obama
yes we there honorable geti asida that was say mo nyina ma friend the American say Nyankopon entonsu pa enwo this victory which God has done him say God willing inshallah bibia ebeye kama me regional organizer honorable Isham and pay me chiao na maka say adwumaden ayaye no me yetimu nye de beto akoso na ayaye adwumaden se be ya bibia be kama na de bia meto akoso no maka se eye tepa isi boss no de nyame anim ni oni kwan so odi ni pa anim oni kwan so odi domonim because the sooner the band me say ye call 47 officers in chain na me say na fekeke
thank you Musa for hani edjuma de ni besimi de say John ya me adom adwoada e besia me sorry obibini akunu ni mensa edi abibi nstroma edi bra waso atie ye ni odwumadie ene papi edi mamone ochina kopimsi besia dwoada no pa organa Akoma so enjoy your weekend. Bishop you.